Welcome, my friends, back to Marvel Snap. Great to see everybody hopping in for this Wednesday Conquest grind. Ooh, baby, we got the Infinite Conquest opened up. We have not streamed since it has been open, so we've been hoarding all of our tickets. We're going to warm up, fail our way upward into the higher tiers. Got some different decks that I want to play out. And I was watching, I don't know about you guys, I was watching a little event that was highly publicized in Snap. Got to see what the upper echelons of the meta really is, which apparently is just Legion Hawk. We went through all of these balance changes just to come back to the Darkhawk. He's always been here. Let's dive in. I want to be able to play just a little bit of Destroy before we go down into the samey grindy. Magical Nimi, what you got for us? Nibisu, great to see you. Josh, Jordan, Feck, Urko, Jazz Hands. Amazing having all you guys hanging out, pre-gaming as it were. Ooh, and we get a match right away. That was waiting. I guess it depends on the account and the time of day. I've waited up to 3 minutes to get a match recently-ish. Urko, how's the Mario treating you? Hawkers for life, yes. Did they nerf Legion? Nope. They have not nerfed Legion yet. This is just Wolverine to Death's Domain. Every time, right? And then we kill it with Carnage after that. And then let's see where we go. Null should be able to get a big dub for us. Was forced to play Phoenix for gold, and now you're loving it. Nice, Tim, nice. What's your adaptation of the deck? Can't wait to be #1 in the Teddy tournament. Oh, Yabisu, you've got a shot. Ah, Wolverine. Stays mid. Do we just embrace that? Because it means that I'm going to be able to beat their Jeff. I could also kill it to keep the scaling going. I think I'll hold Carnage and maybe just eat this rock. I don't know. You got the new controller, so you're breaking it in. Nice. Alright, this is Yondu, Carnage. There's actually a world where we put Zola on the Carnage, just to pop the Wolverine again. You've had Hawk pin since before the announcement, and they stopped doing the scheduled drops he was supposed to drop. Yes, he was right on the cusp, right? It was Hawk, Null, and Zabu, and then everybody was waiting for Jeff to come down to Series 4. Like, it was going to be one of the most high-profile series drops we were ever going to see. And then they just stopped. Oh, man. Okay. I think they played a Glintar now, and I kill their whatever. Right? That's like what they're gonna do. Oh. Wrong answer. I'm a fool. I'm a fool and a buffoon. I still flip first. I can. Is it Null? If we play Null, that would be anticipating that they're going to sacrifice something to trigger Negasonic. And then Null's going to be able to scale. I could also play Death. Death being able to land, taking us up to, what's that going to be, 18? I'll be +4, and they're moving Jeff to the side anyway. Which is not bad. Huh. I really thought they were going to play on right. I'll do this. Moves Jeff. Does play in. Ooh, dodge the Shang-Chi for now. And now we scale up. Oh, yes. Victory. They even played Killmonger after they played their own Korg. Alright. Very much want Negasonic. So I'm just looking at it, right? Like, Negasonic versus Deathlock. Negasonic's looking better and better, man. You get the Potential control against the opponent. Feels great. OTA today? OTA tomorrow. OTA tomorrow. Jeff's the mini big bad, exactly. Exactly. Jeff will cost 68 tokens probably until summer 2024. He might drop. Maybe. I've got to find this. I saw a comic strip of Jeff getting bonded with the Venom symbiote. Does anyone know this one? How would I be able to find it? Jeff Venom comic panel. I might have to do some sleuthing on my own, or maybe chat can help us out. But it's the cutest thing. Jeff's hanging out with Kate. And then he randomly bonds the Venom symbiote. And then they go to the park. And then she ultimately takes him to a rock concert to get the Venom off him. Venomized Jeff sounds like a pure terror. Yes. Alright, they flip first, which means we're actually going to be able to get away with this. This feels like getting away with murder, almost. They gotta pop the Negasonic and the Nimrod. Actually, you just play Negasonic on right, I think. And then you drop the Nimrod over here. And then it breaks immediately and pops out to the left. DMS, did you find it? Huh, that is not the one. But that is a one. That's not the one I saw. Venom, Jeff, and Deadpool. Good gosh. That one's freaky. Okay, it just moves back anyway. I remember now. And you got the Sarah. Alright, I think I still just play this. This one's not looking so good for us. Pepper Hunter, great to see you. There's no character that didn't bond with the symbiote yet. It's just boring now. I mean, they got a good thing going. They have Luke Cage as well. Luke Cage really good for Jotunheim, turns out. I mean, I think I'm supposed to retreat. He has Sarah and Iron Lad and the flexibility of Jeff, and his cards don't get debuffed by Jotunheim, right? It's like, it's just too much across the board. We'll get out. What's my opinion on the new 100, the Pro Bundle Chapter Part 2? The Pro Bundle Chapter Part 2, if you are somebody with the budget that can include a $100 purchase in the game, is high value. Do not allow the Pro Bundle to change your spending habits for the mobile game. But if you are somebody who has an extra $100 to be able to put in, go for it. That's a good spot. Like behind the Battle Pass, the Pro Bundle Part 2 is pretty good because it's getting you more progress toward the Spotlight caches, and it's also giving you that chunk to 5k tokens. It's a little insulting that it's not 6k, right? When that's the cost of a card. It would just be more neat if it was the 6k, but to each their own. Do I have advanced knowledge of the OTA? I do. I cannot join in the speculations. I can say that it is another great OTA. They're on a roll now with these OTAs. I think we might actually love the extra turns up against this deck. Too many Manny. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Who won that Snap Tournaments thing? They still don't know. They still don't know. Great minds are working on it as we speak. I think that the Forerunners are maybe Dira Binks. But there's also going to be 2 winners. There's going to be a winner from the on-stream rush portion, and then there's going to be a second winner declared based on the 48 hours of play happening thereafter. Alright, here we go. Venom down. Kills 3. Gives me a cheap death. Such a cheap death. Depending on the Wolverine hop, though, we'll be able to play the Null Zola combo that's unbeatable. Binks is winning right now. Nice. Yeah, they're apparently like just pulling game time. They're like trying to verify content creator game time by going into the back end of their logs rather than just like running the clock off of watching their VODs back. So then they're checking like all winning times, and the leaderboard was completely scuffed the entire tournament. So people were very in the dark as to who was ahead. Null? Null's a little dangerous. I think I still do it though. If we can keep initiative, this is pretty important. We do not. Ooh. Sherry. He just plays Shang-Chi over here on the right, doesn't he? And then I lose. Alright. Too many VODs to review. I know that Binks had a very good time. He was playing that Ramp Galactus deck and was able to steal some major wins. Yeah, I'm with you, TMS. I think that the event is a cool idea, but they didn't pitch it as the rules. They pitched it as like a content creator tournament, and then it was actually just like a speedrun showcase of Infinite Conquest. And if they just said that it was a speedrun showcase of Infinite Conquest with your favorite content creators, with 2 winners, one from a grindy segment and one from a rush segment, I think people would have been totally on board. They'd be like, I know so-and-so could do it the fastest. I'm going to pull for so-and-so, and then so-and-so doesn't even win once. And they're like, oh, rigged. Like, it could have been very fun. I don't know if I like Superflow out of this. But I also don't know if I like Big House. I'm going to hit the Big House. AG, good to see you. Josh Slaughter. Cough. I got the cough. Oh, man. Me and the Teddy wife were cooking on the drive to our pickleball match. Okay, we got to do the setup. So Shinedown has had their recent renaissance with the Symptoms of Being Human acoustic remix that's hitting radio charts. I've got the title right. Yeah, Symptom of Being Human. Beautiful song. It's great to finally see one of those bands that I loved in middle school get the limelight a little bit. And I was like, you know what? It's great because we had Disturbed also break into the mainstream with the Sound of Silence cover that they did. Absolutely gorgeous. Draymond's vocals are insane. They're impeccable. But then, while I was telling the Teddy wife this, I misspoke and I said that it was awesome that Draymond and Disturbed broke into the limelight with their cover of Sound of Sickness. Because Down with the Sickness is their original breakout, and then Sound of Silence is the new one. And so I got flipped over. And then we were like, this would actually be a great bit just to do mashups of songs that shouldn't go together between the same band. And while we're there, it's like, it would go so well for the Disturbed hit. The Sound of Sickness. Oh. The best. It'll be the best. And then the next cover is Down with the Silence. Yes. Exactly. So weird seeing me without the bandana. Yeah, we're in our post-bandana character arc. New character arc for us. I think I go... Venom? I mean, I know that I'm vulnerable to the Shang-Chi, but at this point we're going to have so many Shang-Chi-able targets that it's like, you know, it's a target-rich environment. Actually, is it better just to play Null? Or is it better to hold Null? This way, I could top deck something that is playable, comboable, alongside the Venom. If they Shang your Nimrod, does he duplicate? He does duplicate if he Shangs the big Nimrod. Big Nimmy will hop around. Used to have the drive across Arkansas a few times a year. There was a radio station that only played Down with the Sickness for 2 years. Oh, man. I should have snapped way earlier. I got obsessed with the bit. Yeah, there we go. In the match, you had Limbo and the reveal cards at the end of the game. Played Magic in the location that reveals cards at the end of the game. Turn 6, played Scarlet in Limbo. So it became the last turn. Magic was revealed, changed the location to Limbo, but still the game ended. Yes. That is how it's always worked, Rayub, and that's how it's... The idea is that once the game ends, it cannot unend. So even though Limbo will create a turn 7 and do the animation, the game is already considered donezo. Nimrod, one of the favorite cards. Plays you make with him are so good. They are very fun. They're very fun. I was really hoping that the Danger Room would fire off on this Wolverine, but we can hope for this now. There's a pirate radio station in Oklahoma rural areas. It's only been playing Frank Sinatra for the last like 11 years. There's so many good little pirate radio stations. Oh, hang on. You play the rock first. Hit this. Warrior Falls. How can we abuse Warrior Falls? Well, normally it's like Wolverine to be able to abuse it, but here we go. Oh, the rock. That was just my Carnage food. Now you're gonna kill Carnage? Yeah. Oh my gosh. What is this? Rigged. You're gonna kill him too? I should play this to Mojo World. Been looking for a Nimrod deck. I'm gonna try this one. There we go, Josh. There we go. It's a good one. It's a good one. If you... So, yeah. If you're looking for a Nimrod deck, this is the deck. If you're looking for a Null deck, then you actually cut Shuri and Negasonic, and you run Atuma and Taskmaster. You're in for the time of your life on that one. Self-sacrifice the Atuma into a monster Null and have the magic allow you to Null Zola combo. Enough said, Bob. Little Miss Marvel, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This is the worst. Actually, the worst. I mean, we're just done. That non-aggressive snap in the previous match, it might come back to haunt me. Danger Room just decided that I would have no fun today, I guess. Wouldn't Destroyer be good in this deck? I don't know. I guess so. But who would we cut? You're saying cut Death for Destroyer? Escaped. This is why you tilted from 78 to 68. Danger Room hated you? Yeah. I mean, listen, with how popular that Legion is becoming, you might be seeing a lot of Danger Room. We saw a lot of Danger Room in the Conquerors event. Multiple Legion hits on the Danger Room into the final flips. Great content. Peak Marvel Snap. It's literally just the OG Frank Sinatra. Nice, nice. Magic the Raft? I'm not going to be able to win the Raft. I would like to be able to find my combos. With Elysium, we can go insane. Try and leave one lane open for the Zola. Destroyer gets you more destructions, obviously. And he's a lot of points himself, but he does make you more vulnerable to Shang-Chi, I feel like. So maybe that's a reason not to run him. I want to play Carnage here, and then I really want Wolverine to hop over here. Born in the wrong time, Feck. Yeah, that's how my sisters feel. They're all old at heart as well. Alright, there goes the rock. I flip first. I mean, I can run this. Drawing all these rocks and breaking up my combos is very frustrating. Are you going to play the Nid-Avalier? I hope so. But I could also save her for a combo with Nimrod. So maybe I just do that. Honestly, with how cheap everything is and the extra turn, I'm just going to wait. Build the combo, build the combo. Is there a good sub for Negasonic? Yeah, you play Deathlock. Well, there's death. Do we just want Mega Death? I could go Shuri into Death. Into... who knows? Got the title. This matchmaking sucks. It is your Never Lucky equivalent. Yeah. Never Lucky's probably never going to get changed to another title. Like, that's just us. That's just us. Oh, doesn't matter. I was going to play that for 12 anyway. Ooh, wait. Haha. They got the compounding discount. I love this interaction. So what happened was Death was a 612 and then got turned into the pig. That was a 612. But then Elysium said, oh, new card. New card just dropped. Honey, new card just dropped. It's a 612 pig. Make that a 512. So we got a discount. Play this. Now we're running a little tight on time. But it is nice holding the Shang-Chi, so if they play the Hawk, I can kill it. I think I'm ahead in initiative, though. Yeah. Very ahead in initiative. Yondu was not really what we wanted to see there. But I can play you. I still would lose when you Shang. Maybe I want to play left. Play left. Chow down. That'll move the Wolverine. I can then play... like, do I... Alright. Here's the play, chat. Shang-Chi here. Negasonic here. This way. Venom meets Wolverine. Wolverine becomes a 6. Wolverine either lands mid or goes right. I would love it if he goes right and then gets punched by Shang-Chi because he will be Shangable with the Nidavellir +5. Goes back mid. And of course, if he doesn't have Shang-Chi, then I'm rolling over him anyway. Come on.
Enough said, bub.
Yes? Yes? Move the Wolverine back. He's too big.
Enough said.
He keeps coming back. Oh, that was the wrong spot. Oh, no. You needed to go left. You needed to go left, bub. Alright. Destroy didn't do it. Alright, that was our warm-up. I wanted to get some destroy out of my system. I just have to I always want to come back to it, then I lose horrifically, and I'm like, all right, I'm good for a little while. Never lucky. James wanted substitution for the Negasonic. Yeah, just run the Deathlock. Deathlock in place of Negasonic. Ooh, 50 credits. 100 gold. That was a huge pull. Petty wife. Look what we just got.
We were just looking at him.
We got the Dan Hippie pay. That's the 1 in 20. How many infinite tickets are we on? We're on like 4 or 5. We've not played, but we have a ton of gold tickets. We've not converted many of our golds yet. Oh yeah, 4. Alright, we're gonna fail our way upward throughout the entire stream. It's gonna be great. I wanna play... I mean, this Black Bolt deck is like, it's really good. Mirage Bounce. Where was I putting Mirage? I put Mirage in something else here. Was it... It was the Hawk Legion? Yeah, I want to try this one. Let's warm this deck up. D-Law, you lost on Game 5 twice already? I feel you, mate. That was me last season. Gamer Wayne, great to see you. Apparently you can feature that BP in the new Conquest meta. So much with the BP Zola? I have not seen that too much. Been deprived of stream time lately. Real life getting in the way. Adam Sush, great to have you. Great to have you. Always got to make sure you're taking care of the real life obligations first. Make sure you and the family are well taken care of. Alright, we go Mirage. I think I just throw Mirage to Danger Room. Get something to stick. I should show the chocolate to chat. So, chat, who knows about Aldi? Aldi is the wonder box of incredible things, and especially German chocolates. Actually, I'm not sure these are German. But some finer candies definitely grace our Aldi more likely than they deserve to. And you're just Patriot. I'm not going to be able to use this Patriot. I think I just set up Zabu. But the wife and I are Sunday school teachers at our church, 5th and 6th grade. We have the graduation coming up soon, that kids will be moving up into the higher classes. All right, we need a fish. With the laddie, I think. Want to be able to hit Rock Slide. Want to be able to hit Korg. Do not want Rogue, though if I know that Rogue is coming, that could be great for the Patriot snipe. Here we go. For graduation, I just noticed that they make these little chocolates with quote-unquote personalities on them. We got a winner one that is milk chocolate with s'mores. We got a happy bar. Ooh, that one's all washed out. Happy bar is milk chocolate filled with caramel. We got the excited one. Milk chocolate with popping candy. And then we got the tired one. Dark chocolate with espresso. Now, we're going to pitch it as though we bought these candy bars based on our kiddo's personality. We could have just given them all tired and called it a day. We decided not to do that. For everyone's good. So we're going to get to do the ceremony of like, oh, it's so great to have you guys in class. Now, here you go. You get the most tired one gets the tired. And I think they'll actually love the espresso because I do know they already drink coffee in 5th and 6th grade. And then the excited chatterbox will get their little popping candy. And then the happy and the winner one are kind of cop-outs, but you know how it is. Ooh. Early dubs.
Victory.
The happy bar sounds amazing. All right, so it's called Moody Bars. Moody Bars. Candy bars. You can Google it if you want. They sell in like bulk packages, and they do have like adult themed flavors as well. I mean, When else are we gonna do it, chat? You gotta do it. Apparently Hawk is in almost every meta deck for Conquest. That's just right now. Fenteri knows. Part of it is it's a push back against Thanos that was in every deck for Conquest. And Hawk is the natural predator to Thanos, so then he just became more popular and people kind of remembered how good the Hawk and the Zabu are. And then they found out that when you run Chavez to make it even more consistent, it just goes insane. Durko, you would like this idea? Good, good, good. Final life time. Ah, Dorn, great to have you on the stream. Teddy and Team Tenny, we're all doing great. It's good to have you. Do we think they run control? Like, can I just play my Hawk now? I don't have Mystique, so I don't care when I laddie. I could hold on to the Hawk or I could play it now. I'll play it now. Sure. Big energy time. There we go, battle guy. Drinking coffee in 5th and 6th grade. Kid's gonna have a full beard in 8th grade. Giga chat around. Yeah, pretty much. But it's a she, so she's just gonna be really short. I don't know if that's true. Is the coffee thing true? That it stunts your growth? I've definitely seen some very short people say they started drinking coffee very young, but that's completely anecdotal. That might be the coolest legion. That is one of the coolest legions. Caffeine stunts your growth, not the coffee. Fair, fair. Dorn, I'm excited to see, I think I play Cosmo just to like protect the Hawk here. Dorn, I'm excited that you have the chance to be in Fiona's live play. Fiona Shade Stories, noted friend of the channel, is doing a live play D&D run. And she's been recruiting. She might have our very own Dorn joining the talented cast. What's my favorite deck right now? Ooh, favorite deck right now? So honestly, I've been playing a little, been going back to the roots. Back in the lab, we're back on bounce. Iron Lad, what did you pull? The rock? No, then you'll get buffed. You'll get buffed by the Patriot. But Mystique will be locked out. Shang-Chi is locked out. Dr. Doom is good. Is Chavez enough? And actually, do I want to just put Chavez on left? Right? It's like, it's 10 to 8 or it's 6 to 7. And he's got 2 buff targets on right, 2 buff targets on mid. I go mid. Pretty mid. Next question, do I snap? I don't know if I can. Can I? You can add 4 with the Patriot and then like another 4 with Blue Marvel. And I'm adding 9 right now. I think it's too close to snap.
I am Iron Man.
Oh. Oh. Now it kept unveiling. No Patriot. He's got the Iron Man. We killed the Mystique with the Cosmo. There we go. Alright, roll through. Wasn't it a mistake to not play Shang? Do you never have Prio so you could just get the 3 extra power? I didn't know enough about his deck. Like, if his deck was the version that ran Abomination, I might have had a target. Or something else. Oh, there we go.
Victory.
They just concede after 2. In silver, by the way. Well, I'll take my dub, though I did want to warm up the deck a little bit more. Didn't I say before Legion came out, Legion would be amazing in the Hawk? Yes. Though you did say that before people understood his interaction with Gorm. Actually, did you say it was Hawk? You did. You were on Hawk and Move, right? KG, how's that Move Hawk deck doing? Legion Patriots feels like it could be really good. Cry Freedoms 37, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Did I check your Discord message? About what, Yebisu? Did you at me? Oh, it's a personal message. I'm sorry. I missed it. I'll get back to you at the end of the stream, Yebisu. Apologies. I got a lot of people messaging me. What do I think would be an intriguing substitute for Rogue in this deck? Enchantress. I think you just run the Enchantress. You want the ongoing hate. If you want to go cheaper, you can play... I'm just wondering if you would play Echo. You could play Echo. You could also play some other tech card. You could play Killmonger yourself to be able to sweep away the 1 cost, which still seem like they have a pretty high priority in a lot of the most popular decks. You could fit in Nebula? Yeah, Nebula, something like that. Hawk probably wouldn't work, but it could be cool. I think it could be cool. How are you powering up the Hawk? Is the question, right? In Zoo, you still are fitting the entire Hawk package, and then you have Zabu, and then you have Kazar, who's being discounted by the Zabu, and then you have Shanna, right? And it's kind of like that. You have the Zoo power efficiency of like trying to get about 10 points to every lane, and then you have the big Hawk that kind of spikes one of the lanes or something like that. Could be something there. The problem is that the Killmonger's big problem, right? Regret not getting TL when he dropped. TL. Nope. Don't help me, chat. I am a professional at this. I know who TL is. But my brain is just hung up on Living Tribunal, which would be LT. TL. Alright, help me, chat. Who is TL? Is Legion here as his own tech piece, or is there synergies in the deck that you are missing? Just finding a good location to dupe in games. So Legion is here because so many of the other decks want to be able to run location shenanigans. Also, Legion will be able to duplicate any of the locations that create rocks in the opponent's deck. Now, the frequency of those locations appearing has been dropped across the board, but that is our primary synergy within the deck itself. Otherwise, we also favor, just being able to interact with locations that are away from where he has played himself, I find very powerful. I'll play Laddie. The Living Tribunal. Anthrax, great to see you. Tim. They call him Tim. Awesome Possum, thank you for the follow, thank you. As a reminder, guys, if you're watching on Twitch, the follows help us out a ton. That's one of the ways that Twitch ranks our appearance on the main page. And I've noticed recently that we're getting... check for traps. Thank you for the follow, thank you. And a good reminder, always a good reminder. Stay safe out there as you adventure, my friends. That's part of how Twitch ranks us on the homepage. And so we're pulling in some larger audience bases, but then there's other people with smaller viewers counts that are ahead of us because they're more established channels with more followers. Wink 1-0. Thank you for the follow, thank you. No, I'm insane, what happened? What happened to you? Alright, we're up against Hella Discard. Or something. So now the question is, how do we abuse this? Anthrax, member for 3 months. Rally the likes for the stream. Thank you, man. Thank you. Team Teddy grows stronger. Honestly, guys, I think that we're about to cancel their magic here. And we're about to just throw... Is it Lemuria or Eternity Range? I probably want... it doesn't actually matter. This doesn't actually matter. Cards will reveal here at the end of the game. Yada, yada, yada. I could rogue the Invisible Woman right now to try and break up their Hella combo and then snatch their Hella. Or I just grab their Morbius and then outscale them with Hawk Plaid. Like playing Hawk Rogue here after I Legion away Limbo sounds great. Alternatively, I play Hawk and then I still just Legion away Limbo as a surprise, right? And maybe the surprise is better. Open the Spotlight Catch to try and get Mirage. Oh, you pulled the Snow card? Oh, man. Surprised that I'm not at a consistent 100 viewers on Twitch. It depends largely on who else is, they did nothing? Who else is streaming? Like, I stream at a pretty consistent time, and then 3 days a week. Then other people are sometimes sporadic, and then whoever's there sometimes pulls bigger audiences. Just won your first Infinite Conquest with basic Destroy deck, no Zola Nimrod. How's it going for me this season? Ah, oh, Amit with the little jabs. I see the little jabs. I lost in Proving Grounds with my Destroy. That's how it's going. Why do you ask? Does Widow work in here? Yes. Widow for Mirage. I'm actually wondering if that's just better. What do we think, chat? Is Widow just better than Mirage? It's very close. The great thing about that one is you catch them before they can retreat. Like, that's the brain melter part of it. They didn't get a shot to retreat. All right. If I stack one lane insanely high and then I Legion, I should just win the game, right? Legion Space Throne, I mean. I do have to redraw him on this Adelan flip. You got 3 more Spotlight catches, but I want to save for some Jeff week. Is it worth fishing for the Thanos? Yes. Thanos is 100% worth it to fish for right now. Alright, let's go Laddie. Still waiting for my big moment. Where I get to drop Legion on Space Throne. It's gonna be glorious. It was way better when I had Legion and Jeff in hand, right? Right, chat? But this is still fun. Do I have any tips for Cerebro too? Tips for... Oh, on the reshuffle I got the Shadows? No way! It's all falling apart. Zabu on left, I guess. I mean, you're not going to hit anything. If anything, you're just going to take the 5 power away from the lad. And I want to play Hawk and then Shang-Chi together. Tips for Cerebro 2. I mean, I really recommend running... You're just saving for Infinite every time? There's no way. We'll hit him with the Boomer Snap here. I'm not sure which is better. It probably doesn't matter because I get the go-ahead. Yeah, that didn't think you really had it. Yo, chat, support the Teddy. Drop the likes and the follows. Adam Sush, member for 6 months. Adam Sush, pillar of the community. Team Teddy grows stronger. My tip for the Cerebro 2 is that you lean into Hazmat. I love the Hazmat as a sneaky attack. The magic to be able to extend the game, and then you just run as much location denial as possible. Cerebro 2 with all the location denial can just choke people out of games. You've got the Echo, you've got the Storm, and you've got the Goose. The Goose is your friend. What causes the deck to shuffle? It was that location. What was it? Starlight Citadel? No, Starlight Citadel shuffles the locations. It's the other one. But it does do a full shuffle. All right. I think I like Orcish Forge maybe to gum up his hand if he decides to play there. I don't mind picking up 1 or 2 of these little guys. Let's put the rocks in the deck first, and then we'll maybe fish with the Laddie. This is great. This is a great position. Should you buy Mirage with tokens? Yes. If you don't own Thanos, you should open caches. If you do own Thanos, you should just buy Mirage. This is my recommendation. I think Mirage is worth it at the S3 or S4 release, sorry. Let you. Hibbity hobbity hibbity hobbity. Let you. Hopefully, I get something nice and cheap. Very cheap. It could be... Nope, they don't have a Sentinel. Maybe I actually want the Sentinel to replicate in this case. I think I do. Yep, I do. Because I'm going to go Legion mid, take away Limbo, win that way again. Snap. Alright. Lock him out. You like the Mirage? Bother with the tokens. No regrets. Been playing her in this era. It's so fun, some of the things that you can pull. Adelan, thank you, thank you. Negative deck has been doing terrible all week. No! Re-added Warlock, now it stopped winning? Why did I ever cut the glory that is Warlock? Oh, I got the I got the rock. Right, Crystal gives the card draw. Yes, that was definitely a play you wanted to make. And you did that all of your own volition. It's not bullied or coerced or forced into doing that in any way, shape, or form. 5 cards in hand, 6 cards in deck. The Hawk is going to be a 10 power lad. Not to be mistaken with the Iron Lad. Play you on left because I can go Legion, Rock. Mirage gave us a combo of the 1-2 Rock. All right. It ain't much, but it's honest dirt. Honest rocks. Honest. What is Mirage good in? Mirage is good in honestly anything, but is pretty good in Thanos to be able to get the scouting information. Is pretty good here to be able to give us something to squeeze in alongside our bloated forecasts, especially if we have not played our own Zabu. And then is pretty good in Dino, and is good in Bounce. Pip pop. Hey Teddy, wish you the best of luck on the Infinite Conquest. Go get him. Kayakol, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. Got all the way up to 99 yesterday. 2 cubes off of Infinite. Oh, fell to 87. No. Runk redneck. You gotta get back on the horse. Ride the tilts, ride the tilts. You got this. What did y'all pull for the first Spotlight Cash? Ooh, I'm trying to remember what I pulled for this first Spotlight Cash. I think my first Spotlight Cash, I think my first one actually downgraded into a stupid variant. I'm pretty sure that I pulled it on stream. No, not on stream, on a video. Teddy Wife, do you remember? I pulled the Baby Electra. That was what it was. I got MODOK that downgraded into Baby Electra. That was my very first one. Thanos has been acquired. Any deck recommendations for him? I'm insane. Gold ticket. I've got the golden tickets. Deck recommendations for ye old Thanos. So, my version is a little different than the meta version, but I do recommend, well, nope, this is very different. So you have Thanos Junk here. That's my favorite, but the more competitive is, where are you? This one. This one is more competitive. And then there's versions here that also are cutting Jean Grey for Spider-Man and cutting Spectrum for... What do they cut Spectrum for? An ongoing attack? Jean Grey for Mirage? Yeah, Jean Grey for Mirage. But this is a very good shell. Alright, time to burn through some of these goldies. Do you love the Control Thanos? Yeah, this is awesome. Daredevil Prof X? I don't think you need the Daredevil, but you could run it. Do I know who won the tournament? No. Mr. S, 1990. We do not know. They are still investigating. Second Dinner Techs are working tirelessly to go into the game's logs to check the times of each individual game of the players and then tabulate those to figure out the exact time of the winning runs for every winning run done, which it was the level of winning on that stream was insane. We had 12 out of 20 content creators in a 4-hour span win Infinite Conquest. And then we had the crazies like Dira, Binks. Did Binks win twice or only once? I know that Binks was very close to winning multiple times, but he had like one heartbreaker. And I know Jeff won twice. We had some people win twice. Like, I was sitting here watching and I was fully with Dexter on the cast. And he's like, and now in this 4-hour window, Jeff has won more times than I have won total. And I'm like, yeah. How are you doing this? 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. It is just nice to say. Name of my opponent. How do I think I would have done? I think I would have done passively. I do love the Mysterio buff. We're just playing up against Classic Bounce now. Binks did win twice. Awesome. Who won the Conquerors event? Captain Orders? We were just talking about this. We don't know. Jeff was a good sport about getting roped, but it makes me love the guy more. Tim, was he a good sport? He then posted a video breaking down that specific match where he called out his opponent for roping. It's like, sure, he's saying words in a tone that is a good sport about it, but him doing the video and then calling out Atrix for roping him as that is his highlight of the entire Conquerors event in which he won 2 complete runs is like, okay. Mad Thinker, thank you for the follow. Team Teddy grows stronger. Binks got the best time so far. Is that confirmed or is that just with their busted leaderboard? I know Binks did really well. I don't want to downplay Binks' accomplishment at all. I just don't know how confident we are on him getting the dub. I don't really want Stark Tower to go off, do I? Heart of the cards, heart of the cards. Murder World will not reactivate, as much as I would love that, killing his Angela and his Bishop. Our Hawk is ready to go insane. Last play is definitely Hawk Mysterio. So I could set up the Rock Slide, but I think it's devastating enough as it is. I don't know, maybe not. So Rock Slide is a little bit more power than the Legion. But this way I get away from Stark Tower buffing multiples of his card. I'll go Heart of the Cards. Leaderboard's still updating. Event isn't over. Well, we're getting 2 winners, right, TMS? We have 1 winner from the crunch stream time, and then we're having a second winner over the 48-hour grind time. To be fair, wouldn't you be pretty annoyed if you were playing a game based on time someone roped you? Yes. Definitely would be annoyed. It's a very annoying thing to do. Alright, the opponent loves it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hope you don't hit your 1 and 4s. Sounds like you've got a name that knows the stats. Alright, so it's a 10 power Hawk with an extra 6 tacked on. I don't know, maybe I just want to retreat. Like, I know that he has Mysterio. I don't know what else he's going to play, though. I'm probably going to lose over on this side, come to think of it. Bishop scaling with the Mysterio buff. I wasn't going to have that much of a lead. Maybe I just do this instead. Alright. Roll it with the Danger Room. I set it up, so here we go. Carry rope Dira, and then they both just laughed about it. Nice. Roping means that you take the full time on your turn. I hope that was the real Mysterio. Danger Room hates my opponent. 3 for 3. Ah, the Mysterio lives. Kill that one. Nope, not gonna save me. Oh, it saved me. Alright. Well, now I feel like I'm king.
Victory.
I'm just unstoppable. If Danger Room can kill our 10 power Hawk and we still win, nothing's gonna ever stop us, chat. We could be immortals. Immortals. Would have been a great host with Cozy and Dexter. Rockola, I think that would have been my favorite thing to do, is play the host. I would have loved that. Oh man. But here's the great, like, Cozy and Dexter already live in California, so I think it was just like logistically way easier for them to get those 2 guys together. But man. Yeah, if Second Dinner gives me the call, I'll pick up the phone. Fly me out to your Cali studio. Put me across from 2 of the sexiest men alive. I love that chat was like, I don't know if anyone was can't talk. I don't know if anyone was watching the main stream. It was just constant. This event is trash. I don't understand the rules. Who's winning? Leaderboard is broken. Who's winning? Binks is awesome. Binks is awesome. Binks is awesome. Who's winning? Check the leaderboard. Leaderboard is broken. This event was terrible. Snapster, Cozy and Dexter are sexy. Binks is awesome. This is terrible. And that it just repeated hours and hours. You guys don't have to watch the whole VOD. Now I told you the whole experience. It was like you were live, just right there. If you think about it. Not a fan of Binks. Binks is my nemesis. Dex is in Tex? I thought Dex was in Cali. Have I been completely gaslit on this one? I thought that Cozy and Dexter coincidentally lived next to each other in California, and then there's like a pocket of content creators that live next to each other in Florida. Like Bradsifer, Felicity, and Default Dan all went to a Marvel trivia night in Florida, just because that's where they're at, which I also thought was awesome. All right, how much control do they have? They do have the Enchantress, so we want to be very stingy with the Hawk play. I want to play my laddie. I want to move Jeff mid. I'm just waiting for that. I could do it now, just so that I get the plus. Like, I'm always going to move here for 5, right? Might as well do that so I know. Take off the mental strain. I could play Kitty now. I could also... What am I fishing? Oh. I do get to fish for Legion to end the game early. That is true. Maybe I'll do that. Fish for Legion to end the game early and then play Hawk. That makes the Hawk vulnerable to control. It'd still be so good if we win. Here we go. Oh, let's go. We hit. Was it enough? Oh, they were gonna do it. They were ready. They were gonna do it anyway. I think I lose now. Yeah. Hold on. Down by 8, up by 4. Got me. You got me. You got me. Came from Binks to Teddy, never looked back. Oh, yes, TMS. Great to have you here, brother. Pretty sure half the subs are from TMS. Yeah, that sounds right. Maybe more. TMS the GOAT. Gotta be careful with the Bifrost. Space Throne. So if I play Mirage here, she'll move away. I guess that'll be fine. Little placeholder action for us. Yeah, Cozy's quality on the videos is insane. Oh no. Okay, hang on. We can fix this. I play Jeff. I play Jeff because Jeff getting moved to the Space Throne will be movable away. Yeah, this is fine. I could also Scarlet Witch it, I guess, right? I could Witch to cancel the bite, but then Mirage is stuck there, which would be horrible. Yeah, we don't do that. They might do that. I'd actually be a little surprised if they don't do that. Dira is amazing. He's just so chill and an insanely good deck builder. All right, is this your Scarlet Witch? It should be. Your magic. Fair enough. Here's the thing. I know that he's going to have trouble getting into the Crimson Cosmos. Also, he might not know that I have Scarlet Witch of my own to be able to cancel Limbo. So what's the Gamba? Go for the Legion Crimson Cosmos lockout. That'd be hilarious. I mean, it's either hitting Zabu, Korg, or Legion. It's 1 and 3 again, which is good odds. We could roll the dice on that. We could also play the Hawk down now. Next turn, Scarlet Witch and Laddie. No, this makes sense. You go Lad now, and then you'll go Witch Hawk together on the next turn. Move Jeff mid. Snap and attack. I could have played the Cosmo, you're right. Cosmo to be able... Did I have initiative, though? I did have initiative. I don't remember if I had initiative. I think I did. Hit the Legion again. Wow. Yes! He just locked himself out of playing any cards. He doesn't have a single thing that he can play. Not a one. I, on the other hand, do hold the Hawk in my hands. In my hands, in my hands, he is flying.
Victory.
Dexter and Teddy are the best Snap streamers to you, Mr. Multi-Universe. Thank you, thank you. I mean, listen here, guys. We're channel audit. What could I do better that other streamers do? Or for the videos. I mean, like saying I don't know if like there's even space if I tried to do cozy style videos for two cozies to exist. He puts such polish and his videos are long form and he's a big enough name that he gets like other top profile content creators to guest appear on his videos. I don't think even if I don't know. I guess there are key things that I could learn from Cozy and still do like his videos without just fully ripping off his style. Crackle Man, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Quality and editing? What do you mean by that? You like sizzle transitions? You like... You like what? Like, we've updated the overlay. We've got new art assets to be able to make things look pretty. I wonder if I do just punch him in the face. Like, he doesn't show other control targets, right? We could just go for this. Chara, good to see you. One thing some do is stream every day. I'm not saying that you want that, but it does help the streamers. Yeah, I'm not sure if my schedule will allow for that. I also did stream every day through Conquest. And I mean, for 1 week is too small a sample size, right, to be reliable data, but it didn't help. Who knew Legion would be the budget big bad, especially when they give you the 500 token rebate on the weekend mission? That felt amazing. Battlesong72, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Do I want to improve as a content maker or streamer? Yes. Yes, I put way too much time in this to want to just stagnate. Do I... Crackleman with the Prime sub. Team Teddy grows stronger. Thank you, man. Thank you. Everyone loves Cozy since he has great graphics, keeps everything clean. He also breaks things down a little bit more, in your opinion. Yeah, he goes super in depth for stuff, which is not the style I've normally tried to play. Trim-wise, I think you're as good as anyone. Tech highlights are good, but other large creators have consistent types of videos, the meta reports, etc., and they seem to do collabs with the others. The B-Man, great to see you. Alright, we're not looking great on this one. Shang to Shang on the mid. You do flip first. We could lose this one quite easily. I feel like a reinforce here. He could be incentivized to move the Jeff. He's got a whole stack of cards. Hawk should be able to win on left. Here we go. What was the update about? It was not a patch. What's the main focus between creator or streamer? I feel like they both just blend. The thing that I do better than anyone is the community engagement, listening and responding. I should probably incorporate that more into my... Oh, Because he flipped first, he got it off, and then even with the flip. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Good play. Good play. This is the one that you need the most help with, Battle Song. There we go. We got it. The deck videos are just too specific. World ship. Good gosh. How do we... I mean, they are also going to struggle here. Right. Cozy is like only on YouTube. He doesn't stream. This one gets you to the 80s every season, then you can't close with it. Oh, we can close with this. Alright. We want to be very stingy in what we play. Does Mirage make the cut of one of our 4 cards? We have Legion for 5, Hawk for 6. So are you going to take up 2? And then I have only one other card for turn 3 or 4. Alright, I'm gonna do it. See what we get. They play Kitty. 6 power Mysterio is not bad. It is not bad, but it is also not Iron Lad. I think I have to play Laddie instead. Alright. Well, Mirage was a bit of a waste. Yeah, she is. I could have played Korg for 2 more power. Hawk is 0 power? What are you talking about? Hawk is 0 power. Hawk is going to be like 10. I mean, yeah, I would really like Iron Lad to hit Rock Slide here to make the Hawk better, but Hawk is one of our best cards. She. Oh, he knows that I have She coming. I guess that's fine. Legion me. Here we go. Memberships may help if more is offered for it, like exclusive polls or content. Maybe. Alright. I'm flipping first. Hawk is a 6. You're a 9. You would be vulnerable to control. Do we think the opponent is going to play control? I think I might be safer with the Mysterio. It's the one that's not vulnerable to any control. So he can drop 2 cards. He's actually sitting at 14 because of the Angela, 12 because of the Angela buffs. And Kitty's up to like 6. Kitty's pretty good. And then he has one other card, which is going to be a control card, right? So then he either plays Shang or Enchantress. He can't play Magic. He should have played Magic if he could have, I think. Keep playing the Kitty over and over. Scale the Angela a little bit more. See what I have. Kind of lock me out. I'm going to go for Mysterio. I don't really talk to the audience in my videos. I don't really talk to the audience in my videos. What does that mean? I just thought you're just saying that I just talk about the games. There is no audience. Like, I don't have a chat to talk to. And if I ask a question, it just seems silly. You're saying, like, just tell stories? Well, Chavez would have won, but would have lost to Shang-Chi instead of their Enchantress. Wolversnap started piloting decks. Like we're in the room with him, and he's explaining plays. Yeah. All of my I feel my guides do my guides not feel like I'm explaining my plays? I feel like my deck guides are only me explaining plays. But I am more personable on stream. I do love the chat interaction. I have the luxury of, you know, not having... Well, it's not like... Let me get the double. Double which? 2.5. That's fire. But, you know, it's not like Jeff with 2,000 people. Like, I can actually read all the messages in chat. Which is great. Alright, you do have the control, but Hawk would only be an 8. I could also just put a cancel on this. Alright, so what do I want? Copied to then put the cancel on. I could also play double Cosmo. I could just play Cosmo so that he cannot control the Hawk. But Hawk is that big. Waffle Cone, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I talked to chat, not the one watching the video. I say chat, but those videos are bespoke to YouTube. I don't have a chat. I just call my watchers chat because that's what I'm used to doing. I kind of want to just do this, then roll some new locations. And then he won't get the duplication. Maybe that'll be enough. Double the Cosmo for sure. This was actually quite fortunate that the Enchantress dies for them. Alright. You guys know it's evil. And you guys know I'm gonna do it. Is Legion on Vormir. As long as I'm ahead, it'll then kill the rest of his cards. I guess that's the goal. But it would kill the Legion as well. Maybe I don't want that. You've paid the blood price, so I don't have to. Hawk is only a 6. They already lost their Enchantress. I think we just get the dub here. Have to go to just chatting for that. Yeah, I think so, Jumbo. I feel like you explain plays in your videos. I prefer you to some others that put the video of them just playing and then talking to the chat from there. Yeah, that's what I've always tried to do. Got an idea for your discussion video about the most busted card? Imagine there was a location like the hub, but it would split out old versions of the cards. That would be crazy. Oh, Mr. S, that would be so cool. If you got a version... Yeah, a location that would... change cards to their old balance numbers. It's like so meta and kind of silly, but I also love that idea. Alright, we're ahead by a lot. Is this the Legion on Vormir? Make him sacrifice his cards? Is this play Scarlet, play Cosmo? That's pretty good as well. His Hit Monkey is one of his big boys. I love these new... I'm going to have to buy this Scarlet variant, I think. Gonna have to reload the account with gold. Might be funny to do a Conquest with some of the earlier decks to see if they still last. That actually could be a fun idea. 9, 10... No! I still would have lost if I played Legion on right. Alright, here we go. This is it. We had such a lead. Is it possible for me to do collabs? I mean, I'd have to look for the other guests and then schedule around them. What kind of collabs are you talking about, Yebisu? Are you saying, like, Teddy, can you get my favorite... Can I do something with Cozy? Probably not. I don't think Cozy knows that I exist. Can I do more stuff with Drewberry? Yeah, I like working with Drewberry. Oh, my Hawk. That was my whole game plan. Though you losing Shang-Chi is quite nice. I'll let Mirage grab the buffs. Cozy knows me? I would be surprised. What if we... I really want to play this Mysterio. Mysterio's like really good here, right? Play this. What if we go Legion on Sokovia and just like knock all the cards from their hand? We'll see how big their hand size is. I might be doing that. Because I don't think I'm going to make good use of my Shang, Rogue, or Cosmo, so... And if they set up Sarah, like the Legion on Sokovia could be devastating, right? Another suggestion you would have would be the quality of the videos. Notice after watching the Mirage vid that the gameplay did not come out in 4K and seems a little sluggish. My PC, the game has been a little weird. Got the Zabu. I don't want the Zabu. I don't have any way to make points. This way I could lose my Shang. Is this where we move Jeff already so he gets the +2 on Stark Tower? Does it just keep on lapping? I think he goes for the +2 on Stark Tower. I also, like, if he sets up Sarah, this could be a good time to play Legion over here, and then I get mass buffs if I have more cards than he does. I do like the idea of attacking his hand, though. We'll do this. Alright, I lost the Cosmo, that's fine. He lost the Hitmonkey. I lost the Shang-Chi, also fine. He lost the Angela, and there goes Sarah. Big money, big money. Just took gold in 7 games after losing the first 8 cuber. Do a Wheel of Snap episode with Cozy. So much fun. He's so much fun. Alright. Just drop the 9er. And this is the real Mysterio. He's +4. Leave Jeff, I think. Move Jeff. Move Jeff. 4, 3, 7. That's bigger than your Jeff. You have 3 cards in hand that are not Angela or Hitmonkey. You do have the Mysterio. Mysterio Bishop could cook us a little bit. It could cook us a little bit. So I'm down by 1. I'm up. I'm up. What if it was like play here, move here, and then just sacrifice this lane? So this ends up at 13 plus 3, 16. I don't know. The Chavez here is also really good. Come on. Yes. Oh. There we go. We were able to close. We were able to close it out. Boom. Maybe when I do a deck guide add in matchups. So few creators, Cozy included, talk about matchups, good or bad. That could be a good angle. Could definitely be a good angle. Talk about like, hey, this is the deck that beats Thanos. This is the deck that does well up against Hawk. How do you play that? I try to talk about it when I get into the match, when I'm playing the games, but doing it ahead of time. I don't know, I'm also wondering if I need to just go straight into the gameplay, kind of like I think Dexter and Jeff do this. Where they'll just have like the beginning of their first game playing, and then that's when they're talking about the deck, rather than just having the deck list up in front of them. Has the Conquering Tourney winner not been announced yet? Nope, I don't think so. Meta-breaking content would be great. If only I knew what kind of content that would be. How did you get buffed? Oh, Wakandan Embassy. Yes, of course. I will play my Cosmo, and then I will play my Hawk, and then I will prevent you from getting your card draw. Hey. Rhinesdale Summonade. Summonade? Thank you for the subscription, man. Team Daddy grows stronger. Definitely including the matchups. If you can get a collaborator to play the other side in battle mode, you know you're playing against a human who is not bad. Interesting idea. Gamer, how's it going? We're in gold right now. Right now we're in gold. We're failing up. We're failing up the rungs. Alright, I'll play the rock. I don't mind getting the rocks. We got the extra card draw anywhere. Buffing the Hawk here. I can play Legion on Vormir. and this time force him to make the additional sacrifices. Land? I accept. Aren't I trying for the infinite conquest? I will be, after this gold. We're gonna space it out. Ooh, he played for it. Nice, nice. Well, that was exactly what I wanted to do. Of course, with less of my cards dying, but, you know, to each their own. Been using the Kitty Mirage deck, been doing decent in Conquest. Kimpool, I think it's a very good deck. I do. I think that one does quite well. Alright, he has not had a card die on Vormir yet, so I'll move the Jeff. And then I'll be able to add my 8 power right here. And we'll roll it ahead in all lanes. Who edits my videos? Me. I edit my videos. How have they not determined the winner yet? Great question. Would love you to host a prize money tournament. Oh yeah. I thought about that like way in the early days, like on the first release, the channel was making way more money to be able to run like prize money tournaments. But like my whole idea was it could be, well, I would like front something to be able to get players in, and then like there would be basically you could donate directly on stream to the prize pool, and if you became a member to the channel, that was like what I would take. So direct donations during the tournament would go to the prize pool, and then memberships would just stay on like channel maintenance. That's a lot of logistics, and then probably happens on weekends. And then YouTube takes the 30% cut, and it's like, well, and then I also get taxed on the revenue, and I have to go through the hoops of like tournament, prize pools, job expense. I don't even know I'm supposed to calculate that in tax. So it sounded like a whole headache. And then a bunch of other large tournaments were happening anyway. So I was like, all right, I'll just let them do it. Ooh. Super Legion. Well, I think that we gotta punch his hawk while we... Oh, no. I steal his hawk while I can. An enchantress, your own lizard. Did I see the card guide idea? Card guide idea. One of the 4 card guides dip into the higher pools. Instead of deck guides and card guides could be cool. Like once a week, pick versatile cards in pool 3. Dino talk about all their decks and matchups. It could be fun. Could be a different take. I don't know. So I've seen... I feel like what drives the most YouTube engagement is people just want to see decks. Rather than cards. Like they were content creators who did videos about locations. Location guides. And those always bombed. Let you move you. I should have just punched him. Not giving him this 3 power hawk. And, well, I mean, mine's 10. So mine's way better. 4/4. Playing hawk. Moving Jeff. If he moves Jeff, he beats me. Then he still has to play out. I'm ahead in total power. Down by 3. Up by 7. My card is vulnerable to control. Yours is not. For 2 cubes, I'll still flip. Yep. Hey, there we go. No, I still lose. Oh, margin of victory. No. Jeff, he need to be bigger. Or what was it? I thought I was getting... Yeah, he canceled out his own lizard. Getting Washington, D.C. on all 3 locations killed me. Teddy casting would be amazing. I love it when you did it before. I had so much fun when I did it before, Char. It'd be super fun to do again. The turns we're doing now feel fun. Are you saying for like the Discord tournaments? The Discord tournament is meant to be more like a league style feel. Gonna give you some regular matchups. Alright, I still got the Superflow monies, which is awesome. Looking for the Zabu Korg here. Videos about the techniques to identify what deck the opponent is using. Gameplay alteration strategies once the opponent's deck is ID'd. That might be fun. That might be fun as like a... Oh no. Plus the Hawk. They did lose Enchantress, which is the counter, but... This keeps happening to me. If I gave you one day, it'd give you all the statistics on YouTube Snap content. As to what is like the best performing. I feel like... I mean, it would be super interesting to see. But it would also, wouldn't it be skewed toward just what the top creators are making? People like that creator, so they watch his kind of content no matter what it is. I don't know. Really enjoy the daytime streams. Wonder if most people can't catch the live stream during work hours. I don't know. My goal is kind of to catch the people on work hours, though. Just be the second monitor. Get you through the office day with a little bit of entertainment. What are you? Killmonger. I can move my Jeff. I can play this. I can get squirrels everywhere. I can, yeah. Let's see if the squirrels ending the match early turns to our favor. Do something like this. Last 20 chests you opened felt like they reduced the credits and the collectors. Got 50 credits, 100 collector tokens. Before that, the lowest credits was 300. Do I know anything about it? Yes. Credits. So tokens are now 50 or 100. Credits are now 100, 150, or 200, but weighted toward 200. So you should be getting the same number of... so you can move to the side and then play in, but I think I still just win. Yeah, I should just win. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Victory.
You should be getting the same number of credits over the long term, Ahmed, but you're going to be getting way less tokens. Stream times work for you being Australian? Yeah, there we go. So also my stream time is meant to help catch some of the more international English speaking time community. It was killing you. 4 chests had 300 credits. Yeah. One monitor, boring work on the second. Exactly. They took the gold out of chest completely. Yeah, that one, that's the one that really hurts, right? No more gold, no more premium currency, and then they still hit you with amazing bundles like the Ryan Gonzalez one. Oh, have you guys seen the rescue? Where she's holding the little black kitten? Ah! It's so good. I think I rogue here, right? I just take it from him. Stream time works for you in Sweden? Nice, nice. Stream time is 5 p.m. in the UK. It's perfect. There we go, there we go. And Brent, so we got the work crowd in the US, and then we got the European and international crowd kind of later in the day. No, say it isn't so. My double Zabu. Get the Killmonger. Alright. I can play... This one's probably not going to be a dub, chat. In case you guys haven't noticed. Play the Korg, I guess. Give him rocks. Hawk just in time to be under 10. Or under 9. This card draw. Yeah. Alright, we retreat. Only for 1 cube though. The opponent didn't want to double down. That feels like a blessing to us. Yeah, it's good to see you.
Escape.
Yeah, if only I could have just miraged his Hawk, but I got the Killmonger instead. Alright, opponent playing very cagey, and they're down a lot of health. Going into high stakes rounds here, we should be able to stomp our feet a little bit. If they chain caches back to being good after you've opened 270 of them, I'd be very upset. If they change it without warning, right, Fact? If they change it like they say, hey, next season it's going to be better, then I'm okay with it. If they just kind of out of the blue, like, hey, on August 8th, caches are now better, that would be frustrating. Next time buy cards, you open the spotlight on live. Feels good to watch me open them on live. Are you saying when I go for the spotlight caches? I definitely will. I have not had... I'll just steal it again. I have not opened a spotlight cache on the main account for a while. There we go. I didn't want to play that card anyway. But with X23, you know we're going to be pack opening. And Lady Deathstrike too. Lady Deathstrike is the Series 5, I think. She's going to be a pack. Alright. This is going to be I ham you. Hamming me. Hamming you. Alright. The custody battle over the Zabu effect. It's like, no, I've got the Zabu wool, but what if I steal your Zabu? Well, what if nobody has a Zabu? Rock Slide. Rock Slide pretty good. Would have been way better if I had the Zabu. I can play these guys together, play Legion now. I think this is still one of my best options. X23 is going to be Series... Actually, I think X23 is Series 5.
Clear for takeoff.
He got his Legion, yeah. That's what I wanted. Give me Cork. Top deck. No, I'm gonna get Chavez. Guaranteed Chavez here. What about the other cards during that season? Silver Samurai? I'm probably buying that with tokens. I'm getting all of them. Just a matter of how. Do we have the release levels yet? Alright, you have 5 in deck. I have 4 in deck. My Hawk is bigger than yours. But it is also the only card I can play. This one does not feel great. Not at all. Spotlight caches. In the future. Lady Deathstrike. Source. Do we not know what series they're going to be yet, or do we? Marvel Snap Zone doesn't have the info. I'm assuming that Lady Deathstrike and X23 are Series 5. And then Silver Samurai is the Series 4. That's my assumption, but you guys know what happens when you assume. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I didn't like it. He could play Hawk, move Jeff, play his own Lizard, stuff like that. I feel like he had more power ready to throw to the board. Yes, we should get the developer update video very soon. I think this Friday. You gotta watch that on the Friday stream. If they stay to their schedule, that'd be great. We don't know yet? Yeah. Should be able to get both X23 and Silver Samurai. Yeah, I think that Silver Samurai has a higher priority to me than Lady Deathstrike. If you want to skip a card, it'd be Lady Deathstrike. Not that she's bad. I just don't think that she's as good as the others. Right now, all 3 are set to be Series 5. No. It was bound to happen sometime. Might be Rogue. Silver Samurai is underrated from first thoughts. Yeah. Silver Samurai, very good. Do I just play Jeff? I guess so. Not much else to do. X23 kind of a must-have. Yeah. X23 seems very good. Shaballs? Shaballs. How's it going? That's what they said about Legion? What do you mean? When? Legion went through like a whole about face on how popular he was going to be. Alright, I will play the pig. Or do I just play Rock Slide? I don't have the Hawk yet. I'm going to have to top deck. No, I can't draw a Hawk. So I'm going to draw Chavez. Rock Slide really not that good. Play you. Be ready to move Jeff to the side. Be ready to play Rogue. Yeah, something like this. Rogue's going to come down to the wire. Now I cannot move the Jeff. And I still flip Burst. You have no Zabu. I have no cards vulnerable to... I mean, you could play Shang-Chi. You cannot move Jeff either. You're at 20 power, I'm at 21. I'm 1 point ahead of you. I'm dropping 9 points down. If you play Hawk and Korg, you do play more points. Do we know the next patch day? We're getting the OTA tomorrow, and then we're getting a full patch on the 8th. I'm sad that the Jeff Spotlight Week is paired with the card that it is. It's going to end up having to buy Jeff, it feels like. Yeah, he's not paired with the best other options. Forge into X23, Beast into X23, Juicy? No, so X23's activation is when discarded or destroyed, and not when played. It's not on reveal, it's on destroy or discard. Do we know the August Spotlights? Yes. That can maybe the most excited season pass since Surfer. I mean, Zabu was pretty hyped as well. You think Surfer was more hyped than Zabu? I was all in on Zabu. But I mean, it looks amazing. I'm not going to deny that. It looks amazing. Alright, he does have Killmonger. We could... Waitanga. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, August is fire, and then Loki's season looks good as well. Loki is probably the weakest card in his own season. How did that ever happen? The Zabu season was just nuts. Hitmonkey? People were pretty hyped for Hitmonkey, and then he didn't... Hitmonkey didn't immediately become amazing, but then Bounce did ultimately become amazing. Unsolved Mystery, great to see you. High on butter and spices. Nice, nice. Alright, Jeff's sitting mid at a pretty old 6 power. I'll play Rock Slide. I probably want to drop the Hawk on 5. So it's going to be immune to control. Something like that. You don't like the Spotlight variant for the Jeff? Heresy. Heresy. Jeff is adorable in all forms. Adorable and deadly. Alright. Their Hawk is 8. They don't have Zabu. They've already played Korg. They don't really have combos. We'll do this. 15 points. How are you going to beat 15 points? I don't think you can. Chibi Jeff just can't be topped. Is that the one where he's being held in the one super soldier's arms? The one where he's being held in the one lady's arms is the best one.
Victory.
Alright. I should have snapped earlier on the Hawk play. You're right, they do have Zabu. Maybe they're just waiting it out was the right play. I guess they could have played Hawk and Rock Slide, right? But then they didn't want to take the 50-50 on where I was going to drop all mine. Spider Ham. Do not. Are you kidding me? How many times, chat? How many times have we lost Hawk? That's crazy. Alright, get his Hawk. There's no shot. I get his Hawk with the Mirage here. Maybe there's a shot. No, we get the Killmonger. Killmonger's gonna block us all the time here. I guess we still just like load up Kiln. Can always open up again with the Legion though. Classic Sokovia. Classic Sokovia. Out of all the cards in the game, we gotta say Second Ender definitely has the most fun and affordable card games that you've ever played. Malachi Sparks, I would agree. I think they're on to something a little bit magic here. Alright, come on. Be a good card. I don't know what that even... I guess it would be Zabu? I don't know. Be Jeff? Iron Lad Jeff here would be fantastic. Hey. Oh, come on. Come on. You get the Iron Lad onto the Hawk duplicates while I'm sitting here with mine getting discarded by the Sokovia? Rigged, rigged. Yep. Got the rock slide as well, I see. Seems fair, seems fair. He does flip first. What are the odds, chat? If you play Lizard, you'll be at 12. You would have to leave it. Basically, my call was that he would play the opposite way. Hawk to the left, Lizard to the right. So... yeah, it would have been a winning play to go Shang-Chi right, and then both Jeff and Iron Lad left. Oh well. We could get the Deadpool variant with the baby legs. Oh, yes. They might do a Deadpool season when Deadpool 3 comes out. That'd be fun. I could see that happening. This gold Conquest? Yes, this is gold right now. That was going to be PG-13 under Disney? What is it going to be rated? If I play the Cosmo... like, I want to play Cosmo just to play Cosmo. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Necrosha? I don't really want to drop Iron Lad and then Legion, but maybe I do. Maybe I do. He's gonna play to Necrosha. Is Elsa for the Deadpool season? Elsa's kind of a Deadpool character. She's just in her own season. She's in like a spooky season because you have Werewolf by Night and you have The Thing. So her season theme is just being spookums. Mirage into the lizard. Don't mind me, a 2/7 lizard. Into a Mirage for another lizard? I mean, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I could also Legion the Muckenmeyer, right? He became Jeff. If I Legion the Muck and Meyer, then I get to play Hawk and I get to play Lizard. Hawk is going to be an 8. Lizard at 7 is totally fine. Here we go. Werewolf by Night could be interesting. Yeah, I think so. I can play both of these guys to get the go-ahead. I could also just let him have Necrotia. And then I can play the Hawk here and the Lizard here. Problem is, if he fills this lane and the Lizard gets debuffed, then we're looking very sad. Maybe. Actually, well, if I play Lizard here, then I lose to his Legion, right? Yeah. Well, I lose to his Legion anyway, because Legion would just tie the Hawk, and then margin of victory is going in his favor anyway. So I think it's actually like this. Nope. Miyamoto, how's it going? How's it going? You're in for a banger. We made it into the last round right here. How do we keep doing this? We get early leads and then we just watch them slip away. First read was right. Yeah, we would have won, right? With the extra 11? Yeah. Going mid would have won. He committed a lot on left. I didn't think that he was going to throw everything there. It's a good day? Good day, good day. Love the idea of decks like this, but you really struggle with them. Mine or my opponent? I mean, I guess we're playing the same thing, right? He's just running Spider Ham instead of Mirage. And Killmonger instead of Chavez. Enchantress instead of Rogue. And what's my other extraneous card? He has something to squeeze Lizard in here. What am I missing? Oh, Cosmo. He's not running the Cosmo. I would basically call them the same deck. Focus on winning 2 instead of spreading. If I focused on winning left, I still would have lost. Played against this deck last night using Thanos. Teddy deck, ongoing. Slapped him every time. Turn 5, he tries to lose Legion. And then you just stone him to death. Just stone him to death. Alright. Go Rock Slide here. So I lost my Legion. That's my ability to interact with Bar with no name. Could be very bad. When he plays Legion there. Just like Cosmo? You're gonna cancel the Zabu early. Alright. I have to win left. Winning left is everything. Because if he plays Legion on bar, then he'll lose bar. And then as long as I'm behind on Hala, he will lose Hala and I will win. Alternatively, if he doesn't play to bar with no name, well then I guess it goes into margin of victory, so I have to win Kunlun by a lot. Could be possible. Why don't we have the music playlist on today? I don't know, I wanted to jam out to the Conquest. After this one we can go back to the music. So you are at 10. That's the best we got. That's actually just the best that we got. That's so sad. Do we think he goes for the Legion play? Somehow I don't think he will, but then I don't know if we're taking it by a margin of victory or not in this one. He may have weaseled his way out of it. Yeah. He does flip first. I could make a call on like a control card, but then I can't play anything else. Seems way too risky. And his Hawk is smaller than mine. Do this. He did it. Ah! I knew you would get suckered into it. Oh, to throw the gold ticket away like that. It's just so tempting. Every Legion player wants to do it. They're like, it's the magic way. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, here we go. What's my opinion on Cozy putting Lad into every deck? It doesn't belong in every deck, but it is good. It is good. You know what? Let's go back to our... Let's hit our tunes. Alright. I don't know how often you guys ever get to listen to this one. I listen to this one as the first song every single time. Then it goes into shuffle. That's normally when I'm setting up. Round 3 for the infinite ticket. The burgeoning master. Iron Lad just belongs in every good cards deck. No bad copies. Yeah, when it's got just that good hits all through the deck, and if you're running Zabu, so you're playing a 3/6 that's gonna get a power, it's just super good. It was very nerve-wracking. Especially after we were ahead by so much. But hey, I mean, we made some aggressive calls all through the match. We lost a couple, but we won when it mattered. How many infinite tickets do we have? We have like 4? Not very many. But I have like 7 gold tickets. That's the thing, is I haven't converted many of my golds over yet. Had a Conquest match with District X. It was on the final turn. You lost by 1 point until the Umbaku. Yeah. The Umbaku District X is one of the best feelings. Oh, man. Iron Lad copying the Mystique can be the worst. Yeah. There could be some dead hits. Depends. Like, it was a pretty aggressive play to put the Iron Lad in that Black Bolt deck because you had, like, Miles and Stature. Will I play Infinite tonight? Oh, yeah. We've been failing our way upward. Though we won in silver. So, right? We won in silver? Yes. We lost in Proving Grounds. We won in silver. Now we're on round 3 of gold. We'll go straight into Infinite. With a new deck. Savage Yeti put out a video saying the The Pro Bundle Part 2 is the best one in August. I don't know about that for $100. Maybe it's the best one for a while. Yeah. Do not let the Pro Bundle change your spending habits in the game. But if you're someone who does have the budget to be able to put $100 into the game, this is a good spot to do it. 5,000 tokens, and then all the credits as well. It's a good conversion. Because isn't it about an even conversion of money to credits, and then like basically the 5,000 tokens are free? Lancetron, hey, GG's. Lost the sauce on the last one. Oh man, you had such a good comeback mounting. Such a good comeback mounting, because we were ahead by a lot, and then you just pieced it back over and over again. There's value for the money. Yeah, but I wouldn't buy it if you don't already spend. Exactly. Alright, we got a Bast. Are you bounced? Are you negative? Would District X be better if you do a random card, but it didn't affect your deck? I would... So, Rich, my lobby for fixing District X is that it doesn't just give... hang on. It doesn't give random cards to both... It gives the same random cards to both players. And it doesn't give 10. It replaces an even number of the deck. Alright, you're going to be one of those. So District X right now reads, replace decks with 10 random cards. It should replace each card in deck with a random card. Well, it would have to be the same number for both players, right? Alright. 10 random cards, but they are the same for both players. That way, every time you draw a card, like you're in this like weird mirror match, where you have your opening hand from your deck against the opponent's opening hand, and then you know every time you draw a card that the opponent could have that card. That way there's at least some strategy for playing around what the heck they're going to do, you know? You had Hawk and Lad in hand too, but you could not resist. Yes, Land. I mean, it's the play that everybody wants to make, right? When you're able to get those dubs, it's insane. They are Mr. Negative here. Big ol' Wolfsbane. I will not get to draw the Shang-Chi's. So you're a 9er? How big is Hawk? Hawk is doing fine. I lose my Zabu though, which is unfortunate. I could play Mirage if he's going to hold back. Like play Mirage Cosmo. I could also just play Hawk and then be ready to rogue your ongoing effect. You know? They're both good. They're both very good. Maybe that's what I want. Ah. Let's do this. There. Okay. Well, you kind of have to roll the Cosmo train over here. So I'll just stop you from doing any of it. And then I'll play this. Sorry, Flappy. If Wolfsbane gets buffed by the Surfer to 11, you're still underneath the Hawk. Hawk is at 12. Exactly 12. 1 point, big enough to be able to keep the win. If you buff this entire lane by 6, you're still behind my Hawk. And when my Cosmo blocks your on reveals from doing anything, I get the win. Nope, you just played Bishop. The Ironheart buffed the Wolfsbane. Out of all the cards, randomly decided to buff the Wolfsbane. I guess it's a 50-50, right? For 6, nope, 7, less than 50-50. Here we go, here we go. That's so good. You gotta snap. Yeah.
Victory.
Opponent's not happy about that. I mean, listen, with Hawk in the opening hand, so good. So good. Oh, you're just gonna be like this the whole time? Alright, get out of here. Tinks. Takes me up to 3, but I don't really want to play Cosmo. I want to hold Cosmo. I don't really want to play Rogue either. I want to hold Rogue. I don't like the pass here. Yes, imagine Legion on Subterranea. Hawk Fortress. Is there a limit? Has anybody ever found if there's a limit to the deck size? I don't know if that is known or not. I feel like I gotta do something. We'll play the Cosmo and then we'll put the Hawk behind it just so that it has some protection. Wolfsbane. They have not had their Mr. Negative. They did get their Bast. If they scale this bishop up too much, my Shang-Chi will hit it. I could also fish with Lad. Maybe this is where I fish. Alright, go fish. Still waiting for that mute all button. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mr. Negative. Thank you. Zabu hits huge. Alright. Is it actually this? This could be really good. It means that my Shang-Chi is not likely to work. But I mean, he loses so many points by all the extra cards that he's got, and I'm sure he's going to play more cards than me at the end of this. It is hard to say though, because I have Shang-Chi. As long as I stay behind an initiative, I'd be able to throw Shang at the bishop. You have to play 4 cards for me to be able to do that, or get buffed. So basically, if they have initiative, I'll be able to kill it with the Shang and then win that lane, and then I have to be able to win another lane. Actually, it could be hard to do. You only have 4 cards in deck. The Hawk is not very big. We'll stick to it. Oh. Magic action. Well, Shang will definitely find a purchase now. And now I get your inverted card. The Mystique. It's a Mystique. I don't have anything to combo that with. I mean, it's a free 5 power, though. Hold on. Does this win? In like any world? Probably not. Probably yes, probably no. Wow. I don't know. It feels okay. Let's just go Chavez here. Deny him T7 with the Legion. I don't know, man. I've got Shang-Chi and Rogue, though. And then I got his free Mystique. I think the new emotes will be premium, yeah. Alright, you flip first. So I punch you in the face. And your bishop dies. Woohoo, I win this lane. Put the most power that I can on mid. And then I play just even more power on right because the Wolfsbane could also be like Ironheart buffs. Wolfsbane could be getting a little buff. Does Shang alone win? That's the thing, I don't know. 1, 4, 9. I don't think so. I think it needs help. I think the Shang needs help. 'Cause I'm at 11, and then other stray buffs would be able to get him over me. I'll be at 21 here. Not bad until he plays the inverted Iron Man.
Opponent snapped.
Long Surfer incoming? Oh yeah. 100%. Roll me. All left. You'll love to see it. Yes. Oh, you have buffed too much. You have flown too close to the sun. Do you feel the wax melting on your feathery wings? Even kill the Wolfsbane? All too easy, all too easy. If I could bring back one deck to play from any point in Snap, what is it? Ooh.
Victory.
Return of any meta deck. What would it be? What would it be? The Exodia. Exodia has broken. He did not have the Iron Mans. What were some of the best decks? Like, I don't know, if there is some way to be able to bring old Zabu back. Well, Zabu's kind of crazy. The thing is, like, I wouldn't... I hold Mirage. Mirage did very well for us last time. I'll play Jeff. Like, if there was a way to bring Zabu back without the Spider-Man abs man, that'd be great. I don't know. I kind of got tired of a lot of the meta decks. Because there is some kind of hipster part in my brain. Do I want the Mirage? I guess I'll just play it now. See what we get. It'll be a card that's hopefully buffed by the Bast. So it's got that going for it. It could be... Ooh, could you imagine a 5-power Brood right here? 5-power Brood right here? 5-power Ironheart, though. That's a powerful girl. I love that for us. Do I want to play it now, or do I want to play Zabu? Probably just play the Zabu. Want to keep on piecemealing things out so we can catch their Wong with our Cosmo. So maybe the Ironheart actually is a good play. It keeps us up in terms of tempo. And then next turn is turn 5. I can play... I don't know what I play, though. Well, if you set up the Wong, then I just play Rogue on it. Well, or the Cosmo. And then I can play Zabu as well. As long as I play Zabu next turn. Alright. Mr. Negative? Kitty Bounce was so fun. Who didn't love the Beta Carnage Nova Moon Girl? Honestly, I would probably want to bring back Old Discard. I like that deck. Old Discard, very fun. Is this Zabu? I mean, with turn 7, you probably just play the Rock Slide. Gump up their draws. They have not hit negative. We're not dealing with nearly the high roll that they've seen before. There's a Brood, though. Okay. Now is it just Chavez? I know you're hold that you don't have Iron Man. They don't play Iron Man, chat. He's only rolling Wong Surfer. It's just Sarah Wong Surfer with the negative high roll. Okay, okay. Well, that means he has to set up Wong. No, he could play Sarah now, right? Yeah, he could play the Sarah now. I do have the Shang-Chi. Am I going to be able to kill his bishop? I'm not going to be able to stay under initiative, I don't think. I'll go left. What you got? The Wong. And then the Mystique. The Ironheart doubles. Now he can just Surfer because he has initiative. Yeah.
Opponent snapped.
Is this our retreat? No, you have initiative, which means that my Shang scores now. And if my Shang scores... I mean, if you play Surfer, your two Broodlings over here do die, which is crazy. Got the Broodlings all the way up into Shang-Chi range. Insane. I could also just punch up mid. But then I still have to be able to win 2 lanes, right? How do we win that other lane? I should have set up the Zabu. Should have done it. But the Chavez instead. This is looking like a retreat. I think we're just behind. Even with the excellent Shang-Chi. Yeah. Alright, look it up.
Escaped.
He doesn't really have any targets for me to rogue. He doesn't play Iron Man. His deck is right below me. Death's Domain could be amazing. He'll probably try and magic it though, right? So I'll try and deny the magic play with my Legion. Has he seen Legion yet, chat? Can anyone confirm or deny? Have I already showed him Legion? You got an infinite ticket with this deck. The last 2 players quit after losing 3 games while they still had 4 to 5 energy left. Alright, so he does have the magic. I mean, heck, I could play the magic now. 3, 4. Best thing I've got? Sure, I'll tempt him. I will tempt him. And then I'll take it all away. I could rogue his Wong. He had initiative. He had initiative, so he would get the full benefit from the Wong before I rogued it. Otherwise, I should have Cosmoed it. Hey, Hawk! And his Surfer! Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I gotta go for the rogue here. I don't know if he plays into Wong immediately. He should. He does not. Dicey, dicey. Not that I can do very much with this, but it's a thing that has happened. I might just Cosmo over here and then play like Jeff, right? The final play is Legion X Mansion. Legion X Mansion and then move Jeff. Move Jeff right. Maybe move Jeff right. Hopefully we draw Korg. Then I can Legion and Korg together. Would have loved to be able to play the Hawk down. I don't think that Legion on Mojo World is necessarily what I want to do because he has Brood. He'll have an advantage in number of cards most likely. So yeah, we'll play this. And he just goes for the Sarah. There we go. Jeff replacement. Black Widow. Black Widow's pretty good here, so is Spider-Ham. We end this. Let's go. Oh, here we are, here we are.
Victory.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. We did not snap. It's just a high stakes round. Any replacement for Legion? Yes, you play... well, it's kind of like Black Bolt and Stature. You could just play Enchantress, but then you just replace the Rogue. Instead of Legion, who do we like? Instead of Legion, who do I like? Arrow? That doesn't sound right. That sounded funky as soon as I said it. He has not played anything. It's pretty good for us. He doesn't have any control either, so I can just play Hawk. And with my control cards of well, Cosmo, I like being ahead. Yeah, this is true. I can just play Hawk, no fear. Hawk, no fear. It's really good. Someone asked about a Mirage change already. The Mirage change is Black Widow or Spider-Ham. Black Widow might actually just be better. I'm thinking. I decided this. I decided the Black Widow, because Black Widow feeds into the Hawk and then also breaks up the opponent's combos, which seems like all the popular decks right now are these combo decks that really don't like being disrupted that way. Black Bolt, Stature instead of Legion Chavez. Yeah, there it is, Laxar. There it is. Alright, we got the just disgusting. I'll throw up the Bro Fist. He was being annoying earlier, but had a good game. Then he's gonna be real mad on that pull. And then I'm gonna Legion away the Limbo, and he's got nothing. Sitting on a big pile of nothing. He still plays in. Alright. Yep. Set up the Sarah. You do you. Here goes. Are we able to have enough here on right? I mean, I can kind of just keep on forcing Chavez, like, stuff points on Baxter building to maintain the lead. Yeah, Spider-Ham can definitely kill some win conditions. We think this is the easy dub? I don't know. He might fight back on this one, actually. He did go into Baxter building. So this is going to be a 3 cost, and then this is going to be buffing cards. I'm up to 15, though. Are you able to stop 15? What did you play? Bishop. Ironheart. Hit magic, hit magic, hit magic. Thank you. Let's go. Oh. Ah, he knew it was coming, but he still couldn't stop it. Oil up this bad boy. Oil up this bad boy.
Shiny logo.
He's still spamming, I heard it. I heard him spamming the emotes. I'm just going to file away that he did a bro fist there at the end. Legion MVP. I think Legion was the MVP. Sorry, Flappy. I think there's something to using Legion Zabu Hawk Shell while having a small move package in the middle. A small move package in the middle, D-Law. That's a word that, that's a sentence I don't think I've heard anyone in Snap say. Run a small... Are you saying just the Black Bolt Stature Miles move package? Or are you saying like Dagger Vulture move package? Entrance to infinite, to infinity and beyond. We've had a great day, guys. We lost in Proving Grounds, but that's the bad dress rehearsal leads into a great performance. We won in silver and we won in gold straight through. So we're on a 5-game win streak headed into this with this deck. you guys just want to see this deck in Infinite, or should we play something new? Like, Evo Lockdown. Dirty 30. This is what Jeff was using to win. Just run the if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Eddie Wife is saying, what are you doing? You're going to throw it all away. You just warmed up this deck. You brewed it up, and then you're going to throw it away? Let's roll it. Hawk Legion, baby. This is Infinite. Thank you for the luck wishes. Thank you, thank you. Love the purple background here. The deck is doing us right. It's true. It's true. Let's stick it. Can we stick the landing? Might be smart to put a cage in. I have not seen High Evolutionary once yet, Dila. I don't know if it's my meta pocket or if it's just the low sample size. But it has yet to affect me. What would you cut? You're saying that Luke Cage is better than Mirage? Any substitutes for Lad in this deck? Yeah, instead of Lad, what are we running? I don't know if there's another 4-cost we necessarily want to play. I mean, it's like cut Lad, cut Chavez, and then run Black Bolt Stature, I think would be my advice. Is a pretty good way to go in. Less to do with the High Evo. You're saying just another way to be able to tee up the Legion. Legion onto any location that debuffs everybody. That is always very fun, and it feels very dirty when you get that combo off. But hey, oh, Dila! What if Mirage just gives me their Luke Cage? How do I feel about this? We feel good about this then? I feel good about this. Do I play the rock? Get the buffs? Play the rock, get the buffs. Binpus. Legion's so disgusting. Yeah, this is the dream. That works. Just get a better Luke Cage out of my Mirage. Give them more rocks. Are we playing Legion on Onslaught or Legion on Subterranea? Probably Legion on Subterranea. Try and abuse my opponent not having their own Hawk. And that way I get to put power over here on the right. Like, I mean, 17 cards in deck. What do you have, 17 cards? We're at Thanos? They're at Thanos. That was a very early Shang. Alright, are we snapping?
Snap!
I think so. Here goes. Hawk, predatory mode, engage!
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
It's like really good. Man. You guys ready for this? Place your bets in chat. How big is Hawk going to be? Bets in chat now. Teddy, if they ever had a 2v2 tag team match mode, suggest you immediately hop on with the new series. Team Teddy Community 2v2 matches. Yes, that would 100% dive all over that. That would be so much fun. $54 Hawk, no! The 54 Hawk is not enough. We need more power. Ooh, Mind Stone T1. That's dangerous, dangerous. Hopefully Mirage grabs me a good stone. Mirror Dimension, also very dangerous with Death's Domain here. So, I'm looking to be able to snag the Devil D out of Rogue, I think. Soulstone, also an option. Alright, I get Space Stone. Space Stone is a 1-3. That's great to be able to get extra card draw. Grand Central. So I could play you to nab the Soulstone. I just feel like I need to influence Mirror Dimension as much as possible before it becomes Death's Domain. It has a 50-50 shot of it. Is there a way to look into settings or something and see what region you are in? I realize I'm probably in something weird as I've got a VPN running. There was at one point? I'm not sure how you do that anymore, honestly. I think friendly battles. If you go to friendly battles, it tells you what region you're in, but then region isn't... Region's open in matchmaking. I really want Jeff. I'd hate to have to sacrifice a Space Stone to be able to get it. But I guess, push comes to shove, I'll do it. So do I want Rock Slide or do I want Iron Lad Fishing? Iron Lad Fishing seems like it could be pretty good. Hits the Hawk. If it hits the Legion, I'll be a little frustrated. Luke Cage. Oh, you've got a Reality Stone here. Haha, into this tower. And then Space Stone, so no moving. No moving over there. I do get the Jeff. Oh, lovely, lovely. Alright. In that case, goes Space Stone. Oh, yes! Space Stone lets me kill the Goblin! It's so good. Space Stone lets me kill the Goblin. I'll get a free pull here to the Grand Central. He could have something good. It's true. Hopefully I save Shang-Chi for a big punch. Do I want to snap? This deck has so many ways to be able to influence Death's Domain. I feel like I have to get Iron Lad over. Because he gets the Claw, right? To be able to buff. It's dicey. Marvel. Already spent my Rogue, unfortunately. Pulls Cosmo. Pulls Claw. Claw is off on the side. Doesn't know what's going on. Alright. Get rid of this Goblin.
In range.
And then this just wins, right? And then move this back for good measure. I flip first. That means... That's the order, right? You move Green Goblin. It gets shot by Fisk Tower. You play Legion. Legion creates Death's Domain everywhere. The Legion of Death. I drop Iron Lad on left because I don't care about right for any surprises. He's already spent Reality Stone. Professor X. I still beat Professor X. I lose to Professor X right here. But who's going to play Professor X here? I mean, he could. I think it's still my best move. Movement happens before cards flip? Nope. The visual of the movement happens, but then the card does not update until... Yeah. The card updates on the stack. No way! Kidding me?
I am inevitable.
Why would he play that? Why would he ever play that? Color me a little sussy, little sussy. 'Cause I could have just moved my Iron Lad mid and beaten your socks off. Do you see how weak his play was? His play only beats me playing Legion mid for 4 cubes. Why the Goblin tech in the Thanos control list? It's just good. Yes, it was an insane Prof X in that it was stupid. It was actually a dumb move. And then he just plays Greenstone on left. He knew that I had Iron Lad as Jeff that was going to be able to play mid to be able to reinforce and win that, and then I had to not even play anything on left, and I would have beaten him. Ah, well. But if you move a card and then play a destroyed at the new moved card's location, the moved card will be destroyed. Wait, are we talking about the order of moves? The visual of the card moving happens first, but then they still resolve on the stack. The snap gave it away? Did I play Legion in the first game? I don't think he even knows that I have Legion. Chat, anyone confirm or deny that I play Legion game 1? We get Space Stone again. Do this, do this. To move my cards.
Opponent snapped.
Here we go. Vision's pretty meta in this deck right now, you think? Dominic? Dominic? You're saying that if you are my opponent for 4 cubes, looking at the board, you're like, oh, my opponent plays Legion on mid. I'm going to gamble 4 cubes on my opponent's. That's the only play that my opponent makes that I can beat, so I'll do this. That's your move? You're like, oh yeah, he's justified? In a 4 cube Psycho Gambit on that move? Jeff to be able to cycle away, Legion to be able to buff up, Korg to be able to sacrifice. Jeff will be able to come back and gain the lead on left. Prof X on left is rare because he cannot get help from Claw. He can get help from Blue Marvel and his own Jeff, of course. Here we go. People gamble all the time. Then Infinite? I thought I was playing up against good people. Zabu, zabu. Alright. I get the Zola. Well. Zola is a cleanup crew for the Goblin. It turns a neg 3 into a 0. Yeah. It's not a lot. And then it'll actually not do anything after that. I can play Cosmo. Be able to block any on reveals if he wants to, like, Spider-Man right here. Could be a play for him. Problem is then it also blocks my own rogue, but I feel like the Spider-Man is more likely than an ongoing menace. I don't know, you got the Psylocke as well, right? 8 cards in deck. I will not be able to get my Hawk. He's just done? He's not gonna play any more cards?
Inevitable.
I don't care if I have Prio. Wow. 11 cards, 11 power every location? That's exciting. It's very exciting. Alright. Well, it's cute that they tried. Or hang on. Is it safer to just move here? That's +2 to 3. That's +8 to 11. No, I have to go for it. I have to go for the rogue steal on the dino to win. And if I get it, I win. If I don't, I lose. Rogue could hit the Power Stone instead and just foil us. Chavez Zabu's not enough because the Soul Stone debuffs our side. Alright. Well. That one sucked. Ah. There goes one of our infinite tickets. New deck? I don't think it was the deck's fault. We could play our own blend of Thanos. We could play something like this. Something like this. Thanos is very consistent at the moment. It is very consistent at the moment. That's why, I mean, Hawk is supposed to be the counter, but I never drew Hawk. Hawk is able to get, well, I did on the first game, right? We had the 54 power Hawk, and then it was a 50-50 as to where he played off of the Spider-Man. And then he had the insane Prof X. And then I had bad luck on the second one, or on the third one, so there we go. Never drew my Hawk in the third match either. That would have won. Just play the deck that I just faced. This is my own brew of it. It doesn't have the Spider-Man, but it's still very good. Keeping the Spectrum in it. You had a hella Tribunal deck, and you made it all the way up into Game 5? Nice, nice. I do think that is a great list. Black Widow and Ham is a great combo. Break up a draw, kill one of their best cards. Iceman in there as well, right? Love the ongoing Thanos. Rich, avert your eyes.
Opponent snapped.
Alright. Snap turn 1 Infinite Conquest. This is what we've come to. This is the game now. Also rolling an Infinite Conquest with your last 4 tickets before you head to Gen Con the rest of the week. Hey! Enjoy Gen Con. What are you looking forward to seeing? Shang's probably the best hit out of our hand. Go Mind Stone turn 2 here. The ongoing hate still running in meta. Scared to play the ongoing Thanos. I'd still do it. It's really good. Alright. Little vault action for us. So we can go Soul Stone. Soul Stone. I think you're supposed to play Time Stone on 3 like every single time. I'll play Space Stone on right. Looks like C2. Yeah. It does. How did you get that? Nope, it's Thanos. It's just Thanos. Interesting. Move my Soul Stone? I guess so. Move my Soul Stone, play my Claw. Projector power. Thanos Hawk Ronin. It could be. Sagron. It's just all this disruption. All this disruption junk inside Thanos. Okay. Give me... Do I need another card over here? I guess it could be Jeff, so then you have the flexibility of getting out. Then you can play Sentinel on Baxter Building or just load up here on mid. 6 to 4, 0 to 7. Well, I'll take the 6 to 4. Rock Slide, you do have Hawk. But have you drawn Hawk? It is Snap, so we loved his hand. Kind of wanted to see Devil Dino there. You can play Thanos for 10. It's pretty good. If he plays Hawk, it's 18 though. You have 8 cards in deck. 8 of those cards, it could be Hawk. Seeing Thanos Hawk recently. Interesting. The Ronin Thanos Psylocke. Fascinating, fascinating. It seems like a wild one. Thanos Master Mold, just mad tech. I'm still flipping first. So do you know to play... Are you going to try and shore up Baxter Building? You have to win for... You have to play for both. So you probably just play to Eternity Range. I think I'm okay. I mean, Hawk is terrifying, but... It's the only thing that beats me, and he has to play to Eternity Range rather than on Baxter Building. Maybe is Thanos on Baxter Building actually safer then? Probably not. Oh. But... Thanos and then moving Jeff. Now we're talking. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Aww. Alright. From now on, we're never undoing moves, chat. We're just playing what we throw down first. That seems to win every time. Any tips on hitting Infinite? Played for 3 hours and I'm stuck at 95. Blue Sky dies? I mean, just stick with it. You gotta be able to ride the tilts. Be very cagey in your retreats. Especially if the opponent snaps. You have to think very carefully on if you have a powerful hand or not. What a surprising deck. Yeah, I guess. Wakanda. Takes out my blue Marvel. Good thing we still have Devil D. And then Savage Land. Okay. Okay. More armor. More time. There's the Black Widow. So I don't actually like Black Widow with Ronin, but I mean his deck is just tacking all the disruption it possibly can. So obviously it's working. I guess I'll do this. Dig onto the Devil Dino. It's got this Stegron in here to be able to throw a wrench in the Mojo World plan. There we go. That's a great hit. Not gonna play that card. Definitely not. I will play you and you. I think. That should make sense. Climbed from 83 to 93 last night after midnight. I mean, don't throw off your life schedule for the game, but it does change who you're playing against because it's all region based. It'll be people in your same time zone. Mini lab. Final turn. Spectrum. Love that for us. I can move the Power Stone. Play the Spectrum. Alright. I feel good about this. I feel confident. One of the classic Bolt stats. That's a good deck. Pretty consistent. You do have Ronin. Ronin's not enough. Unanimous victory. Alright, we fire back. Huge dub, huge dub.
Victory. Destiny will arrive. Opponent snapped.
Like my guys on some kind of time crunch here. I think with Professor X and armor in the deck, I don't care about Altar of Death, so I'd rather not change it. I would have rather had a stone that I could sacrifice there to be able to jumpstart my scaling. Oh, TVA. Well, we're in for a quickie. Do I want to keep Soulstone? I mean, Soulstone's pretty valuable, but it's also could be 2 energy and a card draw. 2 energy and a card draw. That gives me 5 energy on the next turn to be able to play Jean Grey plus X. Hopefully I draw another stone. Ideally Time Stone. Then I can get even more energy. You know what? I'm sold. I could also just play like Soulstone and then, or Soulstone on right, force him to fight it against it with the Jean Grey. It's kind of fun. Not as fun if he gets to play the Altar of Death, though. There we go. If I was offered a spot on an org-like tribe, would I take it? I don't know. What does a spot benefit me? You know? Like, what does tribe give me that I care about? I just have to put, like, are they paying me money? Do they pay a salary? If tribe pays me a salary, I get a spot on their staff? 100%. We're tribe everything. If it's just like, then I get to put the tribe logo on my stream? I don't know. I don't know what the deals are. Like, what's Cozy and Dexter's contract? I don't think that I'm benefited by being an associative tribe. I don't really play in tournaments. I guess it would give me like a pool from collaborators. If it meant that I got to collaborate with Dexter and Cozy, I could see that being pretty desirable, right?
Time's
The
up.
collaboration potential is very, very desirable, very lucrative. You play Devil D and then you play Time Stone. Do we think he has Shang-Chi? I'm thinking like he doesn't even fit Shang-Chi, you know? Like obviously this card is Thanos. And then Max? You have to run Max if you're playing Ronin, right? I feel like you have to run Max. So then what's the last card? Is that Shang-Chi? If Tribe pays you, yes. If not, then no. Yeah, that's pretty much my thought as well. Now, if it meant that I got to work, like, I got a weekly video with Cozy, like, if I became an associate of Tribe and I get to do a show with Cozy, I feel like that's, like, that, just social capital alone is worth it. I don't know, it's an interesting question. It's a Shang-Chi, isn't it? Oh, he just wants to lose. Why would you? It's like actively hurting his game plan to move a huge Hulk. Are you kidding me? There was no way that would ever win. All right, 4 cubes, 4 cubes. Rice Man, good to see you. Had terrible luck in the last 24 hours. Got the pro bundle with the 11k credits. Wasn't able to get 1 inked gold crackle. Ah, it hurts, D-Line. It hurts. He really believes it. I think he just likes watching the tail go back and forth. I swing my tail back and forth. I swing my tail back and forth. This is very bad. He plays Hawk. Chat, if he plays Hawk right now, it's a 36er. Yeah, 36er. Does Jean Grey mess him up? Like a little bit. Okay, okay. So this is Jean Grey, and then it is Reality Stone here. Yeah. No. Other order. Take this away. Jean Grey fresh, so I don't have to fight this Soul Stone nonsense. Play this. This seems good. Does anyone have a panic attack before it just happened again? What? Oh no. Mind Stone? A Mind Stone? Power Stone me, Time Stone me, Psylocke me, and stay away from Mindscape. It's not that bad. Down by 7 though. 2 spots to play, he only has 1. I will have 7 energy on my next turn to dump the hand. See what happens here. There's the Hawk, just in time. He knew he wanted to play that before it got handed over to me. Well, I still have to hit this Shang, right? And then I'll give him the rock. Enjoy. Rock slide and Mindscape goes. Let's go. Are you really? You wanted to do that? Why did you want to do that? Why am I drawing the worst cards imaginable? They did ask for this with Jean Grey. They shouldn't be too mad. So you're up by 8. I'm up by 3. I'm adding cards in such a way that I might win. Unlikely. highly unlikely. I win on right. I win on left. Let's go. The better Thanos triumphs again. It is a good time to return to Snap now or start new. Ooh, interesting, Rice Man. I would return. I would just return. With like a mid-size account right now, the new Spotlight Cash system is an amazing catch-up mechanic. An amazing catch-up mechanic. So I think that you'll be quite happy returning. And I think that experience is going to be better than just starting new. Like, yeah. Especially if you have a stockpile of tokens from ye old days. You quit Snap for months now? About after Zabu. Yeah, I would just come back, shake the dust off. About after Zabu. So do you have Hawk? And do you have Thanos? You can just play Thanos. You can play Thanos anything right now and do very well. Be pretty competitive. You can play Hawk anything and be very competitive right now. So I would just hop in. You have a week until the end of the season, so you could blitz through this battle pass with all of the battle pass missions like all at once. That could be super fun. You'll get a huge flush of resources, crack open a couple caches, and then you're just in time for one of the most highly anticipated cards, X23, starting next season. It's a good time to come back. Space Stone me. I think Mojo on Mer Island is the right play, right? Mojo seems very good. So we're just gonna play non-stop Thanos mirrors now. This is the meta. You enter pool 3 for not too long. You have some pool 4 cards from the time. I just went through the first card after Dakin or whatever. No, I think it's actually... I think it's Deathstrike. You get Dakin, Deathstrike, and then X23. So you have time to be able to stockpile some resources. I think people are sleeping on the impact Loki card is going to have. I don't know, Effect. I've seen some takes that I tend to agree with, that Loki might be the weakest card out of his season. I know it's a bit of a psycho take, but I understand. I understand where it's coming from. Let's go Time Stone, and we'll just lock this down with the Profex, I think. Then we'll play Soul Stone. Good luck there. This is feeling good. How's the Conquest going? We're on round 2, TMS. Round 2. We were able to beat that wonky Thanos deck. Do I actually want this Profex? This one could be better than playing over here. I don't know if the opponent would ever fill the lane in, though. He also played Time Stone. Are you going to play Profex over here? Are you going to play Profex right here? If we both play the Profex right here, you're ahead. The only way to influence that lane would then be Blue Marvel, and I'm not holding Blue Marvel, so let's play Profex on mid. I'll return when Loki. Loki does seem fun. Alright. We are ahead, but not enough to beat Jeff. So we go to Claw. Or it'd still be behind their side. It still might be the best play to be able to reinforce right here. Though it could also be important to play Devil Dino. I don't know, he's got like Spider-Man ready to go, right? And if he just throws the Spider-Man, I die. This lane is very desirable to drop a lot of cards to. But if I play the Devil, I mean, he's already played Shang, right? So I can just play Devil for free. Devil's super free. It got even better. Spectrum? Spectrum better than... Oh, I can still play Soulstone? Oh yeah, I can still play Power Stone because of Titan. So then I get the buffs down here. I get the buffs. Oh, play it in the other order. Power Stone isn't ongoing. One of the reasons that we're playing this deck at all. I mean, this feels so good. Yeah, I could have snapped.
Victory.
So if they Loki first take your hand and then discount everything by 1, but you Loki right after and take your hand back with -2 across, that's going to be wild. That is true. If they Loki your hand, you could Loki it back for a -2. I don't think the mirror matchup is going to be all that common. I just don't see that happening. But that would be some of the wildest YouTube shorts you might ever get. Loki doesn't take the opponent's cards. Oh yeah, it's not the hand, it's just from their deck. Right? Loki is just random by deck? Pretty sure. I mean, you could Loki and then Loki it back and have a very good hand. But maybe not as big a high roll as you think. It is... Replace your hand with cards from your opponent's starting deck. Give them -1 cost. So it's not necessarily what's in their hand. It's just random cards selected from the total deck selection. This is insane. Do I just play Spectrum now? I mean, she's buffing a lot of cards. She's an 11 power play. Well, that's not counting... Yeah, she's 11 power. Maybe that's not enough. Maybe I Reality Stone this, and then I Time Stone this, and then I Space Stone this. Whoosh. Dreams are crushed. Yeah, it's from their deck. Yeah, I think that the randomness with the Loki, like, obviously Loki with Quinjet is crazy, right? And so the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Dream is alive. It's just because it's going to replace everything in your hand, it's going to be super inconsistent on you being able to put together much of a game plan outside of the Loki. You have to use the Loki cards to be able to get anything going. Which, thematically, is the idea, right? Makes sense. Double Dino? Nope. I think I need to play Claw here. I could then move... I can move Mind Stone on turn 6. Add Jeff. Like, the Mind Stone doesn't matter. It's doing nothing. Right now I'm putting the Claw here because it can get the buff from the Spectrum. You agree now? Weakest card in that? Yeah, season? Yeah. I think it's close. They play Morbius and it's even worse. Yes. The opponent plays the Morbius and then your Loki discount does nothing. Who would I swap in for Jean? I would swap in Spider-Man. And then you get to cut Mojo as well. And you probably run either Mirage or Spider-Ham for Mojo. Because you cut Jean and Mojo together. Loki's in the same plane as Thanos, Kang, Haiva. It's a completely different gameplay style or action. I think it'll be good. Just have another card that adds this kind of dimension is very fun. It is very fun. I like Loki's ability. I just think that his competitive nature out of the box is not going to be super high. That's all I'm saying. Cautioning people. Because I know he's got a huge fan base. Alright, we're not going to be able to Spectrum buff anything. That hurts a little bit, but I can, in this play, move Mind Stone and then move Jeff over. Depending on how flooding is looking. This is going to be one of the most cagey matches. This one's going to be a grinder. Has Second Dinner confirmed that Jeff will be in cash the week of 9/5? I believe the data mines are accurate. Second Dinner does not... So CPA Gamer, Second Dinner does not acknowledge any data mines. as accurate. Okay, so they have not given us an official release slate, but so far every data mine of a future Spotlight cache has been right. Theo Grixta? Thank you for the follow, thank you.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Team Daddy grows stronger. The support is very much appreciated, my friends. Especially on Twitch, dropping the follows, bringing our follower count up. That's what helps promote us around. It helps a great deal. It helps a great deal. Because I've seen it. We've had more concurrent viewers and still been behind other channels on the homepage. We could have been second or third on the top row, but no, we were all the way down on the second row because we didn't have enough followers. Would love a card that plays one of your opponent's destroyed or discarded cards to your side. It's like super niche TJC, but it would be fun. It would be super fun because then if you could line up the Shang-Chi and like bring it back, it'd be crazy. Jumbo82, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. I think we win this. Do I want to snap though, or does that scare him away? What if he plays Blue Marvel? I still win, right? No, he already has Blue Marvel. What if he plays Claw? No. I think I always win this. Right? What if he plays... Nope, he doesn't have enough energy for Jeff and Devil Dino. What if he plays... I'm just not thinking of it. I'm not thinking of it. Morbius and Mobius is going to be hella confusing on stream. Yeah. It definitely is. Oh, clever. The little Luke Cage flip on the kill. Not good enough. All right. 3-point lead. I do feel like if we snapped, they would have been scared away. Like, I actually think it was the right play to just take it for 2. Because what did they add? They only added 7 points on mid. It's pretty dicey. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing like the tongue twister theatrical warm-ups to be able to keep my game casting straight. This song has grown on me. It used to be the one that I would actively skip every time it came on. Now I'm jamming. All right, chat. OTA predictions. Hit me with your best OTA predictions. I have seen what they are going to be, so I can neither confirm or deny anything, but I'd love to hear what people are looking at hoping to have. Will basically help fuel my content because I'm going to do a video breaking down the changes, and then I'm also going to talk about changes that like people want to have happen for potentially the next OTA. Call him Oben Morb. Yeah, you just call him Owen, right? I mean, you just jump into Hella. This way I should be able to pick up Redstone. No, I'm guaranteed to pick up Redstone to cancel the Mindscape. When will the OTA be live? It happens at like 10 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. American Central Time, I think. The amount of awesome plays on 5 with Legion, especially with early game setup, leaves a lot to be explored, I think. Yeah, Legion is just super cool. Buff the strong guy, buff the strong guy. Everybody wants the strong guy buff. You're hoping they don't drop Legion down already? They've never changed a card that quickly after release. So far, the closest to the release of a card that's ever been changed has been Phoenix Force after 2 weeks, I think. You got it as well? I hate you. I think we'll just lock up left, right? We've got the Blue Marvel buffs. Gonna be sad if they nerf magic already. Yeah, we are getting an OTA tomorrow. Buff the Punisher, please, please. Predictions are no Thanos nerf. The devs love Thanos. Great minds, something, something. Put a cancel on that. Big ol' nope. Play you. Play you? Or do I not actually want to drop Soulstone yet? Soulstone is nice because it's getting the buff, and then it's kind of reciprocal here by hitting his side. I can move the Jeff, I can play the Blue Marvel, be in a great spot. Snap to this. Big math. How's it going, man? How's it going? If you can't tell us what the OTAs are, can you say if you like them or not? I love them. We both have the changer. Oh, now, okay, well, all right, fair enough, fair enough.
I am inevitable.
All right, so when I move Jeff, I can't lose, right? This is something that is true. Yes, this is something that is true because they don't have enough space to be able to play both Jeff and Blue Marvel themselves. If they play Blue Marvel themselves, they will win on right, they will lose on left, and they will lose right here. They don't have another way to be able to reinforce this. I love the conflicting resonance of the Battle of the Minds, but mine's cuter, so that's why we're winning. And the 20 power Thanos on mid doesn't hurt. It sure doesn't hurt. All right, is he actually going to accept? He should not. He should retreat. That was very much a losing proposition. My guy. All right, now we widen the lead a lot.
Victory.
Does Thanos really need another nerf, though? I mean, he's kind of everywhere, and he's been everywhere for a long time. Rich hates him. There's a subset in the community effect that as soon as they see a stone get played, they quit. Out the wood now. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, man, for joining up. Team Teddy grows stronger. Support is very much appreciated. Round 4 of Infinite Conquest begins for you right now. Jordan, you got this. You got this. The Thanos is the Swiss Army knife, right? Isn't Blue Marvel safer than a 20 power Thanos? No, I don't think so. Big math hopping in onto the YouTubes. There we go, there we go. Available wherever you prefer to consume your Snap content. Base Thronies. I know, Chad, it's the coward's way out, but I just want to open that one back up. Then I'll go double Soulstone. I'll keep playing Soulstones till it's all orange, and then I'll play a Spectrum. Nobody has Luke Cage. Okay, no more Soulstones. Too many Soulstones. He's got Luke Cage. And I don't have a way to be able to undo his ongoing effect. I want Kang at a lower cost. That'd be kind of fun. What if Kang was just free? You know? Like, why not Kang is 0/0? Play him anytime, right? Why not? I don't think it necessarily helps or hurts him that much. But really being able to play him around turns, like if the opponent is storming a lot, some of these early location lockdowns, being able to have the Kang info very early could be quite nice, right? I'll play the Mojo. So we're drawing Time Stone and Power Stone here. It's pretty good. Especially Time Stone, right? There we go. One Uatu and Angel to be able to work in deck always rather than just in hand. Yes! Angel buff and Uatu buff. I've heard some of the developers throwing around that they'd like to see those changes as well. We'll see if and when we actually get any of them, though. I know, I'm still playing Soulstone, chat. And then another Jeff. Loan the Jeff back to hand. Angel buff would be awesome. Kang every turn can be bad for the early turn snapping with no downside. Well, what do you mean no downside, Big Math? Like you're saying you could snap early and then see if they have Zabu or not, and then you roll forward? The thing is, like, you don't know enough about the game. You're not going to force early retreats very often, I don't think. I mean, maybe it is like the bluff snap is his best move. It's kind of the Kang signature at this point, right? I'll play you and I'll clone Blue Marvel. And then I have extra energy because of Time Stone. Because of Time Stone, I have the extra energy, so I will play a Power Stone. And then I can play an additional Blue Marvel and an additional Stone next turn. And you will play Luke Cage and still win, right? He's just waiting until the last moment. My triple Soulstone offensive line is not going to be good enough. He's got a lot of card draw. Maybe not enough, though. Doesn't seem like they need much balancing more than boosting underplayed low win rate cards would be nice. I agree, D-Law. I think the meta is potentially in the best spot it's ever been. What do we think, chat? Best spot the meta's ever been in? I mean, I'm very happy with the meta right now. I can play you for the body? No, I can't. Oh, I can't. So if I play Spectrum, I get these mass buffs. I'm buffing 3 Soul Stones, a Power Stone, a Mojo, and a Blue Marvel. That's 12. That's a 17-point Spectrum. Alternatively, I can play Blue Marvel plus Space Stone with a full board. 12 cards. Blue Marvel is a 14. It's a 14-point play. It's less, but because I get the Mojo World fill-in, it's not less by that much. Man, Spectrum sucks. Full board, Spectrum hitting a ton of stuff, 17. Full board, Blue Marvel, a full point less in cost. Not that much behind. Here we go. The Luke Cage is still gonna probably wreck us, but I'll accept.
I am inevitable.
Flaw. He didn't have it. Yes! Yes!
Victory.
I'm happy with the variety that is out there. I'm pretty happy as well. I just feel like Thanos lockdown is a little frustrating to fight against. Like the deck we're playing right now is pretty frustrating. And this isn't even what's considered the most meta deck. But I do think Jean Grey is in a great spot. If we just would stop playing the mirror match of Thanos, Jean Grey could have more space to shine. Play this. Make Kang have 100 power, but remove the on-reveal. Play Kang, win game. Do I need Time Stone? Just to be able to grab whatever? It definitely improves our odds. Like all of these, well, Prophex, Claw, and Spectrum are all great drops. I'll play Time Stone. You get Witch down into Space Throne. Well, that's GG's. Then I get the Thanos. Let's go.
Wind, aid my hand.
Oh no. You just play Jean Grey. You do not play Jeff in this. You wait on Jeff. Jeff is your miracle maker. It's not Thanos, it is the stones. They're the same thing. Thanos is the stones. Whenever somebody says the Thanos, it means the stones. But yeah, he's definitely got a target on his back. Twitch side been pretty quiet, I think, TMS. Just remove Thanos and all the stones from the game, never look back. Perfect. The game really hates my opponent. Yeah, listen, it's just the karma payback for our other infinite ticket losses. We had some brutal ones, okay? It's fine for things to swing in our favor once in a 5-game gauntlet. No, I think Thanos is always going to stay. And I think they're always going to want him to be decent. I mean, he's so iconic. He's running into that. He's like almost on the level of he's got plot armor kind of stuff, you know? Alright, my opponent played nothing. So they're just rolling over and surrendering at this point. I don't love my hand because I can't combo anything with the Jeff. But if I have to, I'll play Jeff on Morag next turn, and then I'll play Spectrum on Space Throne. And that should guarantee a dub. Now the opponent's just mad he's going to rope all the way through. Alright, guys. Any plans for the weekend? Peach Momoko Mirage came up in the shop. Had to get it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Stones do have a huge variety of control. Kang 1/1 on reveal. Create a copy of Kang. Ongoing. Give all other Kangs +1. I have wondered if there could be a fun card. Gimpool. On reveal. Create a copy. Ongoing. All other Kangs get +1. So then the second time is a 1/2. Third time you have 3 1/3s. Then you have 4 1/4s. There we go. There we go. This is the most harsh gameplay you've ever seen. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just got the beat down going. I need to get Claw with the foil background, I guess, but I've been kind of waiting for a Claw variant. Been very stingy in my Claw variants. Right? Stone Spectrum. So we're still rocking base art Blue Marvel, base art Claw. Everybody else said, well, no, base art Jean Grey. Everybody else says, oh, base art Psylocke. Wow. Yeah. This is like my least jazzed up deck. Does roping mean wasting time for the sake of being petty? Yeah, exactly. What about Super Scroll? I think Super Scroll, I mean, I'm not TMS, okay? I don't have the skill with Super Scroll that TMS has. So I do better when I leave him at home. You high roll sometimes, and then other times it burns me that I just kind of have a clunky hand. I don't really understand the hate for Thanos all of a sudden. For months, Thanos has been mid, and the optimal deck doesn't really have any new cards. The hate is the feeling you get when you play against it, Bryce, and you don't have an answer. And they consistently lock you out. And because it's low cube game, but consistent, it like extends the time that you have to fight against this machine that you feel like always beats you up. And this is, we're dead. Thanos cannot win Lamentis. Do I want any fact finding, or do I just want to retreat? All right. Well, my opponent made that decision super easy. So there we go.
Escape.
Problem is Profx on 4. Yeah, mostly that. Do I like the foil background the most? No, I like the gold background the most, but I like consistency of all my cards looking the same more. If that makes sense, Trickster?
Destiny will arrive.
And because getting gold foil on all my cards would be so expensive that I couldn't do it, I just go for foil on all my cards. And not that it looks bad, like I do like it. There are some cards that I don't, but then there's most cards I do. Unless a card has such a dramatic background that I have to preserve it, I'll go for the foil. And then if I get a variant, I'll try and go for orbits. Actually, I'm not sure if any of these are going to have it. My favorite is like foil background with orbits. Fisk Tower? Fisk Tower could be fine. Get to play Space Stone here like they would die. Do I want them to die? I can always Reality Stone something here. I'll go Soul Stone against your Sunspot though. Oh, is he a null deck? Null decks always snap on Lamentis, right? Or Death. Getting the free Death. That also feels great. I remember when Lamentis was the featured location. It was so funny. So if I play Armor, the stones all die, right? Chat, do you know the interaction? If I play Armor here, and then Rule Lawyers in chat, I play Armor on Bifrost. Bifrost then, but I play it third. Bifrost then moves to Fisk Tower. Does Fisk Tower kill Mindstone, Space Stone, and then Armor goes? Or does Armor go and then Fisk Tower goes? It's interesting to think about. I think Fisk Tower would actually go first and kill my 2 stones. That's my shot. I'm calling my shot. Turn 3, we play Time Stone. We're getting a lot of junk here. Maybe I do want them to die. I'll play you. Where do I want a Professor X? Play you, play you. Play you, play... I do have the blue marble, so maybe it's fine. Reveals first. What reveals first? They did not catch an answer to my question in saying reveals first. Armor is an ongoing, not an on-reveal. I'm sure you know this, but that's my confusion. The cards reveal first. The cards are not revealing, the cards are moving. There's a gap where the ongoing occurs? That's what I thought. I kind of wish that I'd done it now for science. But I did not. Also wish that I had Spider-Man. This is where he shines. Gotta drop the devil. Can play armor after this. Bifrost reveals last, so armor would protect. Bifrost reveals first because it's on the left. Not looking forward to next season at all. You have to play out the Thanos matches. It might not be so bad, Rich. It might not be so bad. Do they run control? Ye age-old question. I could play the armor. I could play the Jean Grey. Protect it. Then, do I just lose to the Hulk? Probably just lose to Hulk in that situation. They played Thing on curve. That means they also played Cyclops on curve. Maybe their Hulk is not that big and scary. Do they have Jeff though? Jeff would be able to win over here, so I could play Blue Marble. Taking a wild guess, Shang-Chi is so popular. I'm gonna do this. Guess they could have Wasp. Alright. Odin? He doesn't play Odin. A-Bomb and Hulk are incoming. There's no way he plays the two together.
The universe shall be set right.
Absman? This deck does not play Absman. Chat's going a little crazy on the predictions. Just a little crazy. It was just Hulk. And we were a point away. Alright, I like the Jean Grey here, up against his list. I like it a lot. Let's go for... probably Jean Grey away from Camartage, right? Play armor right here. Though Jean Grey plus Cosmo together could be fun. Could be very fun. Thanks. Alright, Jean, take us away. Goes for the Cyclops. Yep, this is gonna make me wish. Wish to have that Luke Cage. Ah, well. I wonder if he'll play Thing or if he'll just wait. He could full pass. He could also play Sunspot full pass. Yeah, I guess for it. Wasp? Did you use Wasp already? Or is this like the Sunspot? No, it's the Misty Knight. Mr. Knight, Mr. Fantastic. Spicy, spicy. We can Devil. We can Devil to then on next turn. Soulstone doesn't matter because they have the Luke Cage. It's a lot of power. And then I get a bunch of stones to throw around. I was wondering if Time Stone, like I could have played Time Stone on, maybe Time Stone on Camartage would have been better because I could have thrown out, I mean honestly I could have thrown out 2 stones. But Time Stone on left, probably just 1. 1 stone, Time Stone on left. And then, well, play more of the stones around, drawn more of the deck. I don't know. Alright. So here they go for She-Hulk and then something else. Downside for them is I think my Devil Dino is just going to be able to win Tinkerer's Workshop. So I play a stone blocked up by the Cosmo, and then I can either drop all of the other stones, or I could just play... They flip first? I could play Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi plus another stone. That's pretty good. Right? I feel like this probably wins. Oh man, this is so close. So close. We needed a better stone. I think I go ahead and play Time Stone on turn 1. That's my only play. You're facing High Evolutionary all the time. Everybody's got their own meta pocket. Some regions love the Thanos, some love the Hawk, some love the High Evolutionary. Atalan, alright. We're just gonna shuffle away. Then what do I want actually played? I think I want Jeff. Jeff actually played on right. And then... I mean, Soulstone's pretty good to have as like a threat, but he, of course, he has Luke Cage. He might not after the shuffle, who knows? This is the exact same deck in your 5th match. They also had the Enchantress. Makes sense. Because they rely so much on debuffing. If the opponent has Luke Cage, they want to be able to take that away, so normally they run Ongoing Hate. Which is also good for the Thanos matchup. Alright, we'll go Mojo here, try and draw more stones here, and then put down the Power Stone. Maybe I go ahead and play Power Stone on right, eh? Power Stone on right gives me 3 ongoing effects, which is very nice. I have the freedom to move Jeff whenever I want, to still be able to add and affect the location. We'll try this. Could he create a deck that contains a anti-X deck, like having Ronin against Dino? Yeah, Ahmed, it's Echo and Goose. Echo and Goose are your anti-X. Are you saying anti-Professor X, or are you saying just like anti-anything? Well, I've learned why the Thanos decks bring Luke Cage. We might have to meta-ify this deck. Jean Grey has not paid off in any of our games. We've played 2 Thanos, 1 High Evo, then none of them care about Jean Grey. I feel like you would be able to get Hawk on the horn with Jean Grey, but maybe nothing. Maybe like bounce meta left, but Jean Grey is still not relevant. Not yet. Her time will come. Anti-anything. Then create that deck. You're saying just like a good control deck that could handle any matchup? I'm more confused now. Yes, you can create a deck that's going to be able to counter any matchup. I don't think you can I mean, you can create a control deck that's supposed to counter every matchup. But then it's also draw dependent and usually doesn't produce that much power, which is why you don't see a lot of those kind of decks. Alright, I can play Devil D. Add in a Stone for good measure and Sling Jeff left. It's not good. It's very bad, actually. There we go. Yep. Seems about right. Alright. Stopped in round 3. Someday, Gene. You'll be good. I promise. Another base art. This is just like the base art deck. We have a good Spider-Man though. We have a really good 2099. Evo's still very strong? Oh yeah. Evo's at the top of the meta. I think we're kind of in a 3-way tie right now. Like the 3 decks to beat are High Evo, the Hawk Legion play, and then the Thanos deck. Those are your 3. How good is this? I've not played this deck in so long. Thanos Junk. Titania, Hood, Viper, Goblin. I'm trying to think of the matches. If you played another Thanos deck, being able to junk them is pretty good because they fill their board quickly with all the stones. If you play against High Evolutionary, they pass so much, they leave a lot of open board space. It's going to be hard to junk High Evo. If you play up against Hawk, you have a shot, as good a shot as up against anybody else. I remember this deck, it was so good, but Titania was bad. Nah, but Titania Goblin is so good. She'll like solo win you some matches. She'll just betray you in other ones. Ben Brode's favorite card, Hood? No, my favorite card. Ben Brode's favorite card is Mysterio. You have a Noir and a Golden on the base Titania? No? There's 2 reasons to love the base Titania. And she's a pretty good card too. I want to do 1 game of this. What about Ghost instead of Titania because of Valk? I don't even know if Valk sticks in the deck. Meta doesn't favor Valk all that much right now. Maybe Valk should just be Shang-Chi, right? Or Magic? Valk could be Magic? I don't know. This one might not be... This might need more optimizing.
Destiny will arrive.
Oh no, you opened the Spotlight cache accidentally? Gotta be some fun with the Titania Silk Craven in the early end of the meta deck. The Craven doesn't get buffed by the Titania though. When revealed you were like, she's trash, and she turned out to be great. At least we get a player hood. Feel your pain. Just got the Battle 3, was playing through, and then my game got disconnected and lost the progress. Oh, oh, Ruben, that hurts. That hurts. Hope you get that one sorted out. Stone. I'll go ahead and play the demon. Ended up with the Mirage variant. Alright, well that variant is insanely good. I love that Mirage variant. You even have the purple sparkle? Oh, yes. It's perfect. She's perfect. I can fix her. She's a project. Really wish he had saved it for X23 caches for the next month. What did they just destroy? The sunspot? Excuse me? My opponent is suffering brain damage. So we will kindly move the Jeff. I don't know about playing into the Hawkeye. Like, does that matter? +3. I would be able to seal it with the Mind Stone right now, but that's it. And then this location's donezo. Just have to fight over the throne room and hope that Jeff beats Scorpion, wins overall. Which could happen, or I could just sack Mind Stone and leave this open. I feel like I leave it open. Open question. She is so beautiful. Pretty soon, I'd like to do a free-to-play account review. Cover some of the variants that I've got over there, and then also like the key cards. If I could push this over to your side, you're done. You're cooked. Your goose is cooked. You could also just leave throne room now, play Devil Dino on left, and then dump on right with the Reality Stone, Space Stone, Daredevil stuff. Could also play Space Stone, Daredevil, Reality Stone somewhere, move a card, play Devil Dino after that. Now we're gonna go Dino on left here. Got 1,000 tokens out of your Spotlight, trying to get Mirage. Way better than before, right, Gylex? Otherwise, it would have been just the rando variant. Alright, I flip first. They keep on throwing stuff there as though I'm going to change it. I don't think they have any way to stick to Death's Domain, or really to influence that location. So what I should do is just play Blue Marble to buff my boys, and then a Space Stone. So long. Goodbye, Aggie. Now he's probably gonna make me win again, right? Ruben, I'm doing well, doing well. We had a pretty great run overall. Our win rate, well, we burned a lot of infinite tickets. Didn't we lose 2 on game 1 there? I'm so. I've been having a great time though. What are the odds of splitting a card 14 times and not getting a rare effect? Gold, rare gold ink once. Okay, well, I'm not sure. It's pretty low because once you're after split 5, you have a 20% odds of getting it every time. So then it's a, so it's 80% odds. Hang on. You have to roll the 80% of not getting it 9 times in a row. So it would be 0.8 to the 9th factorial, right? Statisticians in chat. 14 splits is a lot to miss. But then again, it's only 20% chance on every roll that you get it. Keep coming up with the trash. There go Jeff. Goose in Agatha. This is like a psycho Agatha deck if I've ever seen one. Time Stone. Probably go reality and power together here. Oh, snap for sure. Does seem like you've had better luck with the odds with your other splits though. Alright, maybe this is payback. Ah, Savage Land. Well, that ruins my Professor X play. Ah, well. Such is life. Viper, Green Goblin attack. You have no board space. But then I will not be able to play a 5 cost on Dream Dimension. Ah, Savage Lands. Savage Lands! What became of Dual Force? Dual Force is still just plugging along. Doing what it do. This is so annoying. This is incredibly annoying. Yep, play right. Seems smart. Blue Marvel. I can't play there, but I can move you for the tie and then try and win a margin of victory off of the Devil D. They flip first. It's actually Valkyrie is the best play then. Nope. It's going to be Hood, then Valkyrie. How's that margin of victory looking for us? Yeah, we win this. Every time. Because it just plays Agatha. And then change everything. I'm up. How did you get the buff? Okay, we still win. No, it's almost really bad. It's because of Titan. Because of Titan, Agatha was a 5 cost. Why? Oh, Dream Dimension. I'm real slow on the uptick, chat. Dream Dimension kept Agatha from being playable on turn 5, but then she is playable on turn 6, but she only costs 5, so they're still able to float. And that almost wrecked us. Thank goodness it didn't. Alright, well, we end on a high note. We beat the Agatha high evolutionary nonsense. Hey! Had a hard battle today against Surfer running Goose, Jean, and Jug. Wrote your Tribunal deck. You won with 1 cube. Oh, I'm glad you won. I'm glad you won. But yeah, whenever they're able to break apart your combo, Tribunal's going to fall apart. It's very dangerous for that deck. The Hagatha. The Hagatha. All right, chat. There we go. That's going to be our stream for today. Tune back in on Friday. We're going to be, well, so we get the OTA tomorrow. I'll have a video breaking down the OTA changes and the best decks to immediately be able to take advantage of them. And then on Friday, we'll be streaming more Infinite Conquest. How many tickets did we burn? We won once with gold. And we're going to have to grind through here. Yeah, we'll be doing more Infinite Conquest, and we should. We're expecting a developer update for the next season coming on Friday as well, which we will, of course, break down live and on stream. So, hope to see you guys there. Stay tuned on YouTube. Gonna do our sign off now, and then on Twitch, hold tight. We'll find an awesome channel to be able to raid you guys off on. Raise the Viking sails, sail across the sea. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.